Hello and welcome to EquinEdge Live. I'm Scotty McKeever, and we've got Gulfstream Park. What's up, Gary? Gulfstream Park, race number 1 coming up. We're going to cover Gulfstream, Pimlico. We're going to cover maybe some Santa Anita. It depends. We'll see how it's going, Pat. Let's hit something today. Yeah, big shout out to the Stronach Group and of course, Tyler and Andrew and the entire team, my team, for the Golden Hour Series. Of course, Golden Gate Fields has finished last week, so we're going to be on our own. Probably, I might do 2 shows once in a while. I've got some ideas I'll share with you on some new concepts for show. Mike, Eric, how are you? We'll talk about some different concepts for the show and have some ideas. It looks like I'm going to be down in Del Mar for the entire meet doing the inter broadcast with John Lee. So looks like that's going to happen, Mike. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And so I'm thinking about doing like a morning show where I cover Del Mar. Since I have to handicap it anyways, I was thinking maybe I would cover Del Mar for 2 hours, but it would be a live show, but it wouldn't be like showing the live races. It would just be handicapping the card. You guys think that might be fun? So we'll probably do that. And yeah, so looking forward to being down there for the summer. God, it's going to be such a blessing. So hopefully you guys can join me, and we've got a pick 5 over here at Gulfstream Park. We can play that. You guys want to play whatever you want to play, horizontals, verticals, whatever. We'll do that. I'll put in a $60 ticket for a pick 5. It's singling the 11 horse right now, who's 4 to 5. Only 21% though, is a top Scotty pick. GSR is okay. Got a 2nd place finish one time. I mean, this race looks more wide open to me than that, doesn't it to you guys? Like, this horse is coming back at 7 furlongs. Arguably disappointed last time out, was right there and didn't finish, but comes back at the same level. Of course, the GSR is the same. One of the things I like to do is look at the GSR on the handy view and then look at the current race. What's up, John? And look at the current race on the GSR and see, okay, is the horse improving in GSR or going down? Of course, I'm always looking at the SOR. This is the same. This is the same. So everything's the same. Here's the problem. This 11 post is not an easy post. It's not. This horse could get carried wide. I will say this. The fact, what's up, Boldy? The fact that this horse has speed helps a lot. So I think the 11, but this horse could get carried out wide. I'm looking to the inside of this horse to see how many horses have speed. But I think the 11 is the horse to beat. Nick, there's my man, Justin. What up, brother? What's up, Nick? Kent. There's Mike. Man, I'm like, where are you guys? You guys are late to the party today. What's going on? Where is everybody? There's Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. So this is what the system gave. And so as far as a vertical goes, let's look and see where they're at here. All right, so you've got about 1 minute before the race, and let's see what the trifecta does for a vertical. So depending on how many horses you have in the race is how big you should play your vertical bet, right? So we'll do $4, and it's still singling the 11 horse. I mean, how about this horse here with the 65 GSR, 25%? And I mean, Figo, what's wrong with this horse? Cutting back in distance, showed speed, been off a little bit of a layoff. I think this 3 horse might run good at 8 to 1. This is a sleeper right now. What's up, Keith, John? So, I mean, maybe the 3 horse is a horse that we have to consider. Do that and regenerate, and let's see what it gives us. Whoa, do you see that? Like, it added all these horses. Maybe something like this. I don't know. I mean, it's only $4. It's only $4. But I kind of think this 3 might run good. The 12, I mean, this 12 is going to get carried wide. This is not a good place to be. And the horse is not getting bet as well. EE morning line 7 to 2. 2nd Scotty pick. How about the 2 horse, Scotty Longshot? Throw out the last race. Didn't break good. Clipped heels at the turn. Throw that out. The race before that was against a tougher group and broke from the rail. This 2 horse is live. The Scotty Longshot is absolutely live. Maybe, what about a 2-3-11 exacta box? Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. 2-3-11. They're at the gate though. 2, 3, 11 loading into the gate.
Heavily favored in the opener, number 11. Here comes Bullet, the son of First Dude.
I think Scotty long shot's pretty live though. All right, good luck everybody. This is the first here from Gulfstream Park. 7 furlongs, maiden claimers 12.5, 3-year-olds and upwards for a purse of $21,000. And good luck in this race.
Here's Nonorak and Figo.
Thank you, John.
Figo
Thank you.
Up.
Always good to see you.
His last appearance. Global Trouble Coco. The last two up are Here Comes Bullet and Last Minute Deal. Last Minute Deal and Victor LeBron for Jorge Delgado to complete the line. Track is fast. The turf is firm.
Just want to see the 2-horse get a good break. What's up, Art? Smash the like. Oh, Justin likes the 2 as well. 2 and 3. Oh, yeah, I agree. 2, 3. Both of them didn't break very good. The 11 broke great, so that post didn't end up hurting the 11.
Figo being sent forward by Christian
And I'll tell you one thing. No matter, I'm curious to see how this 3 ends up running. I mean, look at this. But when you break slow and you rush up, it almost always costs you later. Almost always. And the 2's last is not a good place to be at all. But we weren't, hard used, and that's a good point. When you rush up, and you're 22 and 3 fractions for the quarter is a lot as well.
Outside and last minute deal passing global.
And the 11th horse, 1 to 2, Here Comes the Bullet ends up going off as the favorite. But we thought the 3 might run good, and the 3 is. 7's not really persevering. Here comes the 12, who's a Scotty's second pick, who's running, but going to be wide. And the Scotty long shot actually has a lot of momentum right now, even though the horse broke slow. I would imagine the 2 is going to be in the money, and maybe even win this race. The 2 seems to be running good. The 7 and the 11 have to go, or the 7 and 12 have to go really well. Look how wide the 12 is. You should put a note on that for sure. And then just got cut off by the 7. But here comes the Scotty long shot on the inside, not changing leads right now. Needs to change leads, but I would imagine the 2 is going to win this race.
Macho Real is the one who's kicking on best of all. From between, Here Comes Bullet over the top. Catherine's Joy. Catherine's Joy tries to get Macho Real.
Scotty long shot wins the race. 2, 7, 11, 12. And you should put a note for sure on the 12. Because that horse just had all sorts of wide trip, and but that's good. Get up 2. You got it. Good. You got that, Justin. Yeah, but 2, Macho Real, boom. Where are the booms? You guys had to have that too, right? We talked about that too. 3 horse rushed up, but I'll tell you what, I was impressed with the 12 horse last minute deal. Wide trip throughout. These can come back to help you next time the horse runs. You don't want to be lazy when it comes to putting your notes on horses. We're also going to cover Pimlico today. Justin and me and Brady, we were back in Maryland, right, for the Preakness, and we learned a lot about the track. And one thing we know is the tight turns on the dirt. Being wide, no bueno. You don't want to be wide, right? So we know that. On the turf, it's hard to be wide as well, but horses can win. We saw a couple of horses win from the 10 hole, and but you not on the dirt. Very, very difficult on the dirt. You have to be much best. So we'll look at Pimlico. Santa Anita is going to be coming up. Let's see. We'll see. I don't know how long of a show I'm going to do today. We'll see, but. Santa Anita starts at 4 p.m. my time. So, not for a while. Not for a while. We might not get to Santa Anita. I don't know that I'm going to give you guys that much time today. Right? Exactly. But we can cover whatever we want to cover today, for sure. So
2, Macho Real first, 7, Catherine's Joy
Right.
second, number 11's Bullet third, number 12, Last Minute Deal fourth.
7 to 1, the Scotty long shot went off at 7 to 1. Incredible. All right. Big shout out to Roberts and RTN for letting us show the feed. Very, very kind to them, great people. And we're working on partnerships with them as well. Some good stuff in the works. All day and night, Eric? Yeah, I know. You know, I miss doing the quarter show with Jose. I miss it. That was a lot of fun. If you think about this, like Jose and I had to follow Dave Weaver and Les Onaka. I mean, living legends, right? And we had to follow that. And I felt like we did a pretty good job. Happy Father's Day, everybody, as well. The Belmont and Churchill down cards are awesome. Hey, you know what? We can cover those today. We can cover anything you guys want to cover. Good to have Justin on. I can't remember last time Justin was on the show and part of it. Like MIA really hurts my feelings, actually. Oh, I miss you, brother. So we got Pimlico race number 1 coming up. Are you guys going to go to Saratoga? Who's going to Saratoga? Who's going to Del Mar? I'm going to be in Del Mar for the entire meet. You're going to go to Churchill Downs on Thursday? Oh, that's nice. I might go to Gulfstream Park for Father's Day tomorrow. I might do that because, you know, my kids, Lexi's in Idaho and Erica's in California. So 100% Del Mar, Saratoga, maybe. Yeah, I know. Justin and Brady are like celebrities now. I know. You got your seats for Saratoga? I know. Oh, Rashad, you're 30 minutes from there. Yeah, at least once a weekend. So I've been there only one time, but it was incredible. Yeah. Fred's going from Alabama. Nice. You're in upstate New York. I love it up there. It's so beautiful in upstate. You give me upstate any time over the rest of New York. I will take upstate. Give me upstate. Oh yeah, that area there, Saratoga. If you've never been to Del Mar though, that is also, it's different. What's up, Rodney? We're gonna have a winning day. I mean, we already started off with the Scotty long shot. There's Deb. Wow, what is going on? It's almost like a reunion right now with everybody. What's happening here? Brady follows you on Twitter? Oh, that's hilarious. That is, oh my, don't feed his head, Greg. Don't do it. What's up, Slider? No, don't feed his head. Don't do it. Oh, God, I hope he's not watching. All right, New Frontier is, so it's 4 to 5 in here. So, you know, we talk about this a lot. We got 26 different algorithms on our website. And so these are decision makings you have to make. Look at these win percentages. They're so even, right? And New Frontier, 18%, but it is this top Scotty pick. Then you have 4 to 5 on the EE morning line. It's 5 to 2 on the regular morning line. The horse is 9 to 5 right now. And then it's the top GSR 64 and the 3 is 64. I mean, there's not much of a separation between most of those horses except for the 5. But then one thing that's impressive to me is it's got a really good SOR, good New Frontier, and been in the money in 11 of 14 tries for 125,000. But when I look at this, and then I look at the 4 horse, who's been in the money in 6 of 7 tries, right? But only, or look at that. If you look at that, only earned like not even half the money. And then you look at the average SOR, it's 46. So you can see that the 4 horse isn't as classy, but it has a 17%. So there's a lot of, a lot of the metrics aren't lining up, which means the race is tough. So you got to find other things. I will say this, our hoisted mast, and what's up, Alan? That horse is 32%, 2 to 1 on the EE morning line, 1 for 1 at the distance, second highest average SOR, 1 for 1. So in the second Scotty pick. So I think this 3 horse has to be looked at carefully. Let us know what it paid, Deb. Hey, Deb, how are you going to like seeing next year being able to play Royal Ascot and have EquinEdge there. So and it looks just the same as if you were playing Pimlico. Would that be great? Would you like that? That's what's going to happen next year. So this horse has won 2 straight races. Arguably, not even arguably. I mean, if you trust the SOR, based a 56 group going 6 furlongs last time out. So everything matches up, except it was a 56 group. This is a 50 group. So this horse is tactical as well. Obviously, this horse likes the track. This horse has only been on Pimlico twice and won both those races, and now gets easier than last time out. And this is why the SORs are so important. That was a 10. This is why this horse is not, well, it is, and it's still the favorite. Think about this. That was a 10. So 1 at 16,000. They're just shoving this horse down your throat. Then dropped to 10,000. But that 10,000 field was a tough field based on the SOR. As a matter of fact, 8 points higher. And is 2 for 2. Now draws a good post, has tactical speed, getting easier. I think the 3 horse makes a lot of sense. I do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we're going to have global racing. Same, you're going to be able to play Australia. I mean, you guys got to be able to play 2 in the morning, play all the races you want to play all over the world. Hong Kong, Australia, UK, everywhere you want to play. South America. Wait till you guys see it. We're working with data providers right now. You guys are going to be able to play races all over the world. Yeah. What's up, Stefan? Oh, Woodbine, insane. I'm glad you brought that up. I saw that. Look at it. I was showing a friend of mine that Woodbine, Scotty Longshot was absolutely crushing. Look at this. Not only that, look at the exacta. So the 5 horse won at 31 to 1. The top Scotty pick was second. And look at the exacta, $165.70. Then go over to race number 3. Scotty Longshot wins and pays $35, goes off at 16 to 1. Scotty's second pick was Lime, who paid 68 to place, and look at the exact at 95.30. I didn't look after that. Niamo, what's going on? And then let's see, 9, no good there. Top pick wins that race. Scotty Longshot 760 over the Scotty second pick. Look at that. Oh man, that's 3 Scotty Longshots, 28.75 on the exacta. Top Scotty pick wins the race in race number 7. Race number 8, the top win percentage, the second top win percentage won. Oh, and I'm not even looking at the GSRs. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the GSRs. Yeah, no, it was Scotty Longshots have been doing well. I find the Scotty Longshot goes in streaks. You know, it only wins 14% of the time, but it's coming. You're gonna have international races, yeah, for sure. Scotty Longshot wins 14% of the time. It's in the money 34% of the time. So where I really do well with the Scotty Longshot is in the exotics, like keying it in the second spot and the third spot and stuff like that. It's not just about win bets. What's up, Norm? Good to see you as well. It's not just about win bets. Do you guys want to play a vertical bet at Pimlico? Are you interested in playing horizontals? What do you guys want to do? Just let me know what you want to cover. We'll cover it. We're able to cover the Stronach tracks on the video. We don't have approval to cover. Like, we can handicap Churchill Downs and we can handicap Belmont, but we can't show the races live. That's the problem. Now, as we get more approvals, we're going to be able to do that. But right now, we don't have those approvals. So, but I do like the 3 horse, 9 to 5 right now. This horse was just even money, now 2 to 1. So the 4 horse more twirl is getting bet. And first of all, look. This horse won a non-winners lifetime, 2 races back, barely, okay? And against a horse that's facing open company and won 3 races in 10 tries. I don't see the 4 horse even in the 3s league. What up, Chris? Personally. So I think you're finding good value. In fact, I'm going to bet on the 3 horse. I've got a couple of $1,000s in the account. I'm going to probably play with you guys a little bit unless I lose this money, and then that's it. We're done. But I do like the 3 horse. I think a win bet would be prudent. 2 to 1 right now. I think it's fantastic. I think the 1's going to run good. I don't love the rail, but I do think the 1's going to run good. We don't cover the cross city. We don't have that in here like we have the Golden Hour and the Stronach 5. We don't have that, but we can cover any races you want to cover at Churchill or Belmont, okay? So I'll write that down. So you want to cover Churchill 6. You want to cover Belmont 6. Belmont 8. Churchill 9 and Belmont 9. Yeah, we can do that. No problem. We can do that. Oh, nice hit, Greg. I play every track. Angela in the house. What up, Angela? Always good to see you. All right, so I like the 3. You know what I might do? Okay, I'm going to do a $60 pick 5, and the system's not going to single the 3. It's got the 1 and the 3. I recognize the 1 is a decent horse and he could win, but I'm going to single the 3. I kind of like the 3. I think we're going to get 3 wins in a row. The system is singling the 6 horse Super Catch, who has rattled off 4 straight races in a row. I don't necessarily see that changing. The horse is fast. 4 to 5 on the morning line, 44%, top Scotty pick, and top GSR as well. Okay. You know what I mean? So interesting horse here, though. When you sort, you really can learn a lot, is the 4 horse with a 66% in the money in all 4 tries, Charging Lion. This is a very interesting horse. If you look at the SORs, does not have the class, but it's switching surfaces. And this horse is used to the surface, and the 6 horse is first time here at Pimlico. So this is a really interesting horse. Maybe a horse that you might want to consider. Really like that last race. Huh. All right, so we'll put the speaker on there. And I singled the 1. Oh, did I do that? Okay, no, I didn't want to do that. Thank you for that. Oh, God. That could be a bad sign. Hey, don't you hate that? Oh, my gosh. God, I hate when that happens. 9 to 5 right now on the 3. 2 minutes before the race. The 6 horse, interesting. You know, this horse just looks in too good a form. But I'll tell you what, when horses change tracks, like I'd rather take a horse that, like, look at this horse. This horse did burn money, though, twice at this track. But this horse has been right there every time. Kimaro, I mean, this horse has got wonderful form. I mean, wow.
Pick 5.
Great connections as well. I'm gonna throw the 1 in there. I think this 1 is very live. God, look at this race. This race is tremendous. I mean, it really is. And if you're going to use the 2, you have to use the 4. I mean, look at the 2. 2 horse, 8 to 1, 4, 8 to 1, right? So King Morrow, 7 to 2, 3 horse, 9 to 2 is a Scotty long shot. I mean, the horse looks really good as well. Seems to like Pimlico. Coming back suddenly, though, I'm going to say just use the 6 and the 1. So this is the ticket that I would do. I have not even watched a Monmouth Park race. So this is the ticket I would recommend.
Less than a minute.
Race 1, Pimlico 3, race 2, 1, 6, race 3, 1, 2, 3, 9, race 4, 4, 5, 6, race 5, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Sometimes people get confused over these. These little arrows are called chevrons. Okay, so essentially when you see this in race 4, it's 4, 5, and 6. Race 5, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 9. Okay.
New Frontier.
All right, let's go to the race. Come on, 3. 8 to 5. What did it pay, Deb? I missed $609 for the try. Still waiting on TVG at Ascot. Nice going, Deb. Yeah, I'll never forget in the beginning. Deb was just hitting left and right. It was like, what is going on here? Like, She knew how to use the system better than me. I mean,
And swing your sword.
do you remember, Deb, when we introduced the price place for the very first time and you hit the big ticket? And because of the price play, you added that horse. And that was the first day we introduced the money bag. Do you remember that? Like, you don't hit that ticket if it wasn't for that.
And they're up. Swing your sword on the outside, New Frontier down to the rail, and between them is Our Hoisted Mass up close racing in third, then Commanding General and Doobie, and more twirl in the back, sixth and last, and 8 to close it.
Oh, wow. They hammered this one late. Did you see that? Look at that. 6 to 5.
Swing your sword third to the outside, Commanding General and Doobie, and more twirl trailing on the inside. 7 to make up into the far turn. New Frontier, 23.30 opening quarter mile, 2 lengths in front. Our Hoisted Mast and Swing Your Sword. Doobie, firing up a wide run. Commanding General out of the inside, and more twirl last of them all. A quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's New Frontier, the one to catch. Doobie on the extreme outside. Our Hoisted Mast in between horses. Commanding General is fourth. Down to the final furlong and a half at 46.18. And it's New Frontier still in front. New Frontier.
I mean, 3 is trying really hard. Like, it's just the 1 is just too good. Got an easy lead. And yeah, the system had it dead on. 1-3.
New Frontier to win it by 2.5.
1-3.
Second, Our Hoisted Mass, and it was Commanding General and Doobie.
Good race. But, the 1 got an easy lead. Got hammered late. Doesn't it always happen? You sit there and you got that? You guys got that? Okay. So it doesn't happen every time you go over and you're like, you would like want to do the 3 in this case, and you click the 1. Isn't that funny how that works? Who got third anyways? I know it came in 1-3. That was easy. I'm curious whether Scotty Longshot got third. No, not possible. Back here, the 6 horse. Either the 5 or the 2. Really close between the 2 and the 5. 2 did. 1-3-2. Yeah, 1-3-2. Okay, so we have time before Gulfstream Park, 7 minutes. So why don't we get out and we'll look at the Churchill Downs race number 6. Let's do that. All right. Get rid of those scratches. Get rid of the 1%. See the note here from Gulfstream. Needs pace and had a shitload of traffic. That's a note. Only horse to close. And then the horse broke 11th here and has been running good. So this horse is a hard knocking horse and 10 to 1. Okay. I mean, that's a good note. That's a good note. I mean, and that's the top win percentage as well. This is just a really wide open race. Here's the thing. This 10 can run. We know that. Top Scotty pick, 14%, which means that the horse still has an 86% chance of losing. What's up, Jeff? And the horse is not the best breaker from that post. This horse might go off as the favorite. At least the E Morning Line says the horse will go off at 5-2. This is not the type. This is the type of horse that you actually try to leave off. And you got the 12. I mean, this horse draws wide. Going 8 furlongs. Scotty Longshot. Top GSR. I get it. Tough one to leave out. But if you're going to make any money, sometimes you got to take that risk. I would say that this is the horse to beat right here. 5. Teodoro, Arriaga. I would say the 5. And then I would probably maybe throw the 1 in there. The 13 post I would try to eliminate. 7 horse here. This horse just doesn't like to win. You see what I mean? Like Diamato, Florent Giroux. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the 1 and 5. Okay. Belmont race number 6. We'll do that, and then we'll go. Well, you know what? Let's go to Gulfstream Park race number 2 first, because that's coming up in about 5 minutes from now. And sometimes I just like to look at the horses and see what they look like on the track. There's the 2 horse, 8 to 1. Looks good. You want to see their demeanor. Look like they're falling asleep, or on the other side of it, they're on their toes too much. 6 looks fine. 2-1 right now. 22% on first pick. So let's see. These are their win percentages, first pick. And 22%. I'm curious. And the 4 horse is 22%. What do we have it at? So we're at 12% on the 4, and we're at 30% on the 6. The 6 is also the top Scotty pick. Looked good on the track. Needs easier, but this was a strong race. It was. Look, it was a 70 field. This is a 62 field. But as this horse kept, what I'm concerned about a little bit, as this horse kept dropping in class in SOR, was not improving and not even getting bet. So I worry about that a little bit. But this is a much easier field for sure. And I would look at the average SOR. Who's been facing the tougher horses and running good? The 6. 6. Is this the first time this horse has been in for a tag? Meaning a claiming price, in for 35,000? Jaramillo's on. I don't know. Can you trust this horse? I don't know. I will say I like the horse, and I think he's one of the ones in a very tough race, but I don't know that I love that 6 horse. I don't like this right here too. No matter what. I don't care what it is. This horse here, as your 7-5 favorite in that race, loses ground and ends up coming in 5th. I don't care if it's a different surface, different distance. I don't like it. I don't like the 8. 2-1 right now, your favorite. And then goes on turf against a 56 group and barely loses. This is even tougher than that. And this horse is getting bet. I think this horse is getting overbet. Don't like it. It's a fast horse right here. Zayas is very dangerous. 20%. The GSR is higher. Right? And then this is what I look, and by the way, second off a layoff, right? Had every right to need that last race. But what I like about the GSRs, you can look and go, okay, was a 56 group last time out, but needed the race and faced 60s, no problem, won. And then look at the GSR and go, okay, now this is even higher. So going to do better with the extended distance. I like this 3. Yeah, I think the 3 is primed to run a good race. Maybe 3-6. Let's look at the 2. I don't like the 8. I like 3-6. Maybe an exacta box 3-6. 2 minutes before the race. The SOR at the distance. Let's see, John. What are you saying? You prefer the SOR at the distance on the surface or the current overall? No, I like the surface and distance. That I prefer that. Like this is how I'll do it. I'll look at the average SOR on the GSR line. So I'll look at these two together. Okay. But I really get a better look when I look at this, like, let's just say this horse here, the 3. You see, last time I was a 56 group. This is tougher, but the horse needed the race, but was off since September of last year and had every right and was right there. And that was a 68 GSR. Now the horse is getting higher in GSR. What up, Satish? Getting higher in GSR. And this horse has some back class. So I think you could see this horse run a good race. And I really like that Edgar Zayas is aboard. 3-1 right now. Yeah, I think the 3 is going to run good. I think the 6 will run a good race on the drop-in class here. So they're about to walk onto the turf course here. And I'm going to do a 3-6 exacta box. And then I think I'm going to bet the 3 to win at 3-1. So exacta box 3-6. And then I'm going to bet to win on the 3. I think 6 runs a good race, but I don't know. Something about it I just don't love. But if it wins, I won't be surprised. I don't like the 8, who's your favorite now. Let's see if I'm right. I love to be right about stuff like this. I think the horse is getting overbet. This horse burned money here. I mean, look at how much money this horse keeps burning and never winning. And this is your 9-5 favorite? For what? All because he got second place in that set. See, we know that this race is tougher than that last race. We know that. Other people that don't have EquinEdge don't know that because they don't know what the SOR was. But we know. All right, they're at the gate. Good luck, everybody.
It's now post time. Lining up and moving in for race number 2, start of the early pick 4. 1 mile on the turf here. The bettors.
I didn't really look at the 4, Eric, so I'm not sure.
6 louder than bombs, and the 8 South Sea. Both have merits. South Sea.
And 8's got a wide post as well, so that makes me not even like the horse even that much more. I love to be right about that because that's like my specialty is being able to look at a horse and feeling strongly that the horse can't win, and then leaving them out so that you can cover more horses in other legs. That's how you win the big money.
Early pick 4 starts here. New year.
So Marcos thinks that the 4 is a speed. Maybe.
Will complete the line.
Maybe. I'm going to work on the Del Mar. I'm going to do the inner feed. So if you're at the track, you'll see me. And then when you go over like we are doing and you hear like, you know, Peter Lurie talking and Michelle Yu, and like when you hear all that, that'll be me. So I'll be working the entire meet over at Del Mar. But I'm gonna do shows, but they're gonna be different shows. I'm gonna be handicapping and helping people learn how to use EquinEdge on this particular show. It'll probably be a 2-hour show just handicapping Del Mar. 4 days a week.
Back to 5th and counter offer. The 2 laggards are DeRocher and New Year. Up front, Charmel Sheik went 24 seconds for the opening quarter and leads by half a length. Edwin Gonzalez has a snug hold of South Sea, who races from second. Outshine is
so the 8's trying to pull. Well, the 8 is pulling, right? And that makes it difficult. The jockey, to his credit, is going, I have no choice but to strangle you right now. But usually this takes it out of a horse. It usually does. Yeah, maybe an hour, Pat, but it's going to be fun. We're going to call it, I think we're going to call it like coffee hour with Scotty or something like that. And I'll have my coffee in the morning. I'll be down at Del Mar and we'll just do a show. And here comes the 6. I will say this, 3 looks done and the 8 looks to be running good. So I might end up being wrong about this race. What's up, Sully?
Running home just ahead of him is louder than
I hate that the 8's running better than the 3 here. I really do. Hate that. Here comes the 2. Is that the Scotty long shot? So 8's not going to win this race. 2 is going to win the race. It's going to be 2-6. I should have just put the 6 in the second spot because I kind of had a feeling about that. I actually thought about that. It's going to be 2-6-1. Is that the Scotty long shot? It is. God, Scotty long shot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, isn't it? Look at that Scotty long shot. Sick. I don't know how it does it. 0% trainer in Alan Benson. Panici's hitting at 10% for the year. Oh, I know. And if I bet the Scotty long shot, I won't win. It just drives me absolutely bananas. Bananas. How about that? DeRocher. I honestly don't know how you could have the 1. I don't know how you would have the 1. That 523 race, the 1 comes out of it, the 2 came out of it, the 8 came out of it. 8 had perfect trip and didn't win the race. They really didn't go that fast up front. And you could put a note on a horse like this and just go, no excuses. I mean, you could do that. You got that to start, Sean? You know what? I told you guys, like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do in the NHC and how I'm going to play this. It's got to be somewhere working around the Scotty long shot. It just has to be. But you can't leave the Scotty long shot out. You just can't. It's an amazing algorithm. But in saying that, it only wins 14% of the time. But when it just comes in bunches, doesn't it? So insane. Look at that. Scotty Longshot wins race number 1, Macho Real, 17-20, 2-2. Look at that. 9-1 on this horse. This horse is going to pay over 20 bucks. 21 bucks and change probably. Insane. So good. So good. Scotty long shot daily double. Yeah. God, that algorithm. God. Ay, ay, ay. All right. I'm not going to be able to show the race, but we'll look at Belmont. I know a lot of you probably want to play that, so we'll handicap it real quick because there's nothing else really coming up. Pimlico's coming up for 17 minutes, so yeah, Nick, agreed. I was going to say that, by the way, just no excuses on the 6. I probably wouldn't put a note on any other horse besides the 6, and it would be like no excuses. And the 8, maybe the 8. I know the 8 was up front, but the 6 definitely had no excuses. You know, I have a friend of mine, and what he does, he likes to go like this with the win percentages, and he sorts them like that, and that's how he handicaps, literally just like that. And then he goes like this, watch, and it just starts deleting like that. It's like, okay, then he just looks at the horses, and he does so well. He probably does better than me. Just like that. I have a note here on the 10. Needs a class drop, and now is moving up in class. So needless to say, I'm not liking the 10 at all. It's a Sky long shot. I mean, look, here's a sign. 44 SOR going 8.5 furlongs. So same condition, same everything. Okay. And look, barely hung on. Had the lead, got an easy lead. Everything went this horse's way. Clearly, he got the lead. He even went off at 2.5 to 1, 5 to 2, and then barely hung on. And now gets a 50 SOR. No chance. None. Have to eliminate horses like that. I don't care if they win. You just have to eliminate them. Yeah. And I just eliminated the 10. I know. Good call. Good call. No way. There's no, I'll give you my watch if this horse wins. No, not going to happen. I don't care. Can anybody pronounce this name of this horse? Is it Senj Khan Taket? Is it like a city or a tribe? What's Senj Khan Taket? I don't know. I don't even know how to. Imagine you're being on TVG like I used to be, right? And you've got to say that name. Here's the 2, Senj Khan Taket. I used to chop this stuff up so bad. I'd be like, Senj. I'm on air live, and I'm like, Senj Gen Khan Taket. I'm like, what the hell? It was bad. It was embarrassing. Yeah, you pretty much embarrass yourself all the time when you're on TV, especially me. I was good at it. All right, they're at the gate here at Belmont Park. You know, I will say this: they do a really good job. So, well, Gulfstream Park now phenomenal, but of you notice most of the tracks, you have a few of them still. These stragglers that like go off at like 7 minutes past when they say they're going to go off. That drives me absolutely bananas. I won't play those tracks anymore. I won't play them. I'm not going to mention them, but I won't play them. I'm not going to do that. Oh, 0 minutes to post, and then they go off 10 minutes later. It's annoying as hell. Maybe DJ. Yeah, possibility. I mean, no doubt. I mean, Princess Pinky, 4th, dropping in class. I know you do, Keith. We all do. What letter does it start with? And I'll tell you, I've really added this to my arsenal now. I like to look at the handy view and, oh, it is, Pat? Okay, there you go. It's a community in Massachusetts with a small body of water. Sweet. Senj Kuntucket, 4-year-old filly, 28% to win. I mean, it's going to win now for sure. Exactly, Keith. I'm with you. Yes, sir. We're on the same page. So I like to use the GSR. So when you give an example, here's one for you. This horse been burning money pretty much the same SOR, and goes from a 67 GSR to this race 54. These horses will almost never beat you, and is an overlay. Out, gone, 7 gone. Now I like these 4 horses. Maybe box them. 2, 4, 8, 9 box. Something like that. Tell me what happens. Maybe I'll watch from my phone. I might be able to show you guys, not be able to, but I can watch from my phone. All right, they're at the gate. And all right, so the 2 horse with Irad Ortiz, 8 horse. I don't see any reason why this 8 horse can't improve. The GSR is good. I think the 8's going to run really good. I think the system's got it pretty much pegged, other than the Scotty long shot, which I don't like at all. This horse might need the race. 4's not bad, though, but not getting bet. I will say this, second off the layoff. Oh, this horse is dropping big in GSR, the 9. I can't like the 9. I just can't. Not off that big drop. I'm just going to say 248. 248. I would just box that. You know, the 9 could be the type of horse that gets third. Something like that. I would say that. All right, they're loaded into the gate over at Belmont Park. We're not watching, but you guys are watching. I'm watching on my phone. We'll see what happens, but 248. I'm either gonna stay at the Del Mar Hilton for the entire meet, or you need a place to crash. I've had a few friends that are telling me they're interested in getting a bigger place, and so I'm like, so does anybody want to go in for 45 days and maybe get like a 5-bedroom? It'll probably cost around 40 grand for the entire meet. Could be fun though. Is Scotty Longshot in the lead? Oh man, if this horse wins this race, oh come on, you got to be kidding me. I don't want to root against. Now I'm rooting against the Scotty Longshot. What the heck's going on here? And doesn't really appear to be going that fast. Who is this horse? I called and told them my assistant called and said I wanted it for the meet, and they priced it. Is this 10 going to stop? Can anybody tell? I don't have a big view on my phone. I can't tell. 22-1 on the Scotty Longshot, and is in the lead. And they seem to be slowly catching this horse, but they're not making up a ton of ground on this horse. Can this horse hold on? Oh, toast. This horse is toast. The brakes are on. Here comes the 8. Here comes the 2 on the outside. 7's coming, though, at 11-1. The 4's right there. Come on, 2. Get up. No, it's going to be 8-7-2-4. 8-7-2-4. I think the 7 wasn't bad, huh? It had a decent number. Oh, no. Low win percentage. You know, here's the thing about a horse like this. I mean, I threw it out because of the GSR. I threw it out, but it didn't run bad. By the way, when you're handicapping too, that also is a sign that maybe the race is weak, right? Because of a horse like this, who's dropping a GSR so much and can run that good, and that was Rosario aboard, it could mean that this is just a weak race. 2 disappointed, and the 8 stopped, got the lead. But what's up, Karina? The ticket generator had to try? Let's see. Okay. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, trifecta. We'll play it for $12 and see what happens. The 8 won, 7. It did. I mean, for $12, maybe for 6. Let's see. that. It was all over the 7. It was, I wish I'd have run that. All over the 7. Why? I don't know. Look at that. Is that crazy? $6 you can hit that. Let's see. Does it hit for 4? It hit for 4. It really liked the 7. It put the 7 in all 3. Is that incredible? Look at that. Insane. Yeah, we're going to go to Pimlico race number 2. No problem, Eric. Thanks for the reminder. TVG finally paid. The 6 is 1-9 at Pimlico in 5 minutes. All right, let's get out to Pimlico race number 2. Happy Saturday, everybody. Love hanging out with you guys. Yeah. And the thing is that some of you guys were complaining about the new win percentages. And I just kept saying that because it doesn't look at morning line anymore. And so are you starting to see like Scotty top picks that are high, or not Scotty top picks, but top win percentages that are paying more? Are you seeing that? And that's because of the new algorithm. And it's catching these types of horses. So critical. Not missing the old win percentage algorithm anymore, are you? You shouldn't be anyways. Right? I like the new win percentages. So super catch is 1-9. You know, I think, was it the 4 horse I kind of liked a little bit? I think I kind of liked the 4 a little bit, didn't I? For $8, it had the super? Yeah. Yeah. I listen, I had a tough decision to make on the new win percentages, believe me, because I didn't want the system to be using morning line as part of its win percentage. 1. 2, you see how much earlier I can give you guys the tracks now? You know, I can give you guys the tracks way earlier because we don't rely on waiting for the morning line. That's why you get them so much earlier. Unequivocal, the 3. Jockey train. Remember I was telling you guys, overlays on the morning line, not the E morning line, but overlays. They only win 20% of the time. Remember that. You will never make a living betting long shots, but you can utilize long shots in the Laurel's a great product. Laurel's a fantastic product. You can utilize the morning line. Well, anytime you can utilize the morning line. I lost my train of thought there. I forgot what I was saying. The jockey trainer combination. I mean, but this horse is also an overlay, like big time. And they only win 20% of the time. Oh, I was going to say long shots. You can't make a living betting long shots, but you can use them in like the 2nd and 3rd spots and do very well with those. But just sitting there betting long shots all day long will not help you. You will lose. That's exactly right, Stefan. That morning line is just for what the odds maker thinks the horse is going to go off at. That's it. Yeah. That's it. So they're at the gate. I like the 6 and the 4. That's what I like. Oh, the 1. It was the 1. So I'm going to say 6-1-4. The 2 horse is 19-1. 19-1. And there's nothing wrong with this horse, by the way. This horse could be, I'm shocked this horse is actually 19-1 right now, but it is an overlay. So if you look here, who's the underlays right now? Only 1 horse is an underlay. Look at that. 7-5 on the 6, it's 1-5. The 6 horse 8-1, 14-1. The 1 horse 7-2, 9-2. The 2 horse 8-1, 19-1. Everybody's an overlay. That being said, that's also because the 6 horse is getting hit so hard. That's all. But I don't see the 6 horse losing. I'm going to say 6 on top. I'm going to say 6 over the 1-4. But if that 2 could come in, and also the Scotty long shot. The 2 is a large price because the 6 is getting so hammered. That's all it is. All it is. That's all it is. I personally, the 6 is going to be on the lead or near the lead, right? So personally, I like to take. I don't want a horse. The 1's going to probably send from the inside. I like the way the 3 finishes. I'm going to come back. I'm going to change it. I'm going to say the 6 Scotty top pick over the Scotty long shot. I'm going to say 6-3. So we have been trying to increase the win percentages with the EE morning line, and so far we haven't been successful with that. Yeah, thank you, Satish, for that. We haven't been successful yet, Michael. We're trying. All right, let's get out there. 6-3 would be great.
Charging Lion.
100%. I'd love to. Let's watch this race, and then I'm going to keep this up right now so we don't forget. So I don't forget, and we'll talk about that.
Cape Lookout and Super Cash.
I think 3 is going to finish. I really do.
And they're off. Sharp start for Super Catch at the outside, but Glengar with an alert break as well, and Glengar is a narrow lead early. Super Catch will settle right off in second, and King Morrow. And Cape Lookout is in fourth, and Charging Lion and Unequivocal trailing into the first turn run. Glengar is in charge down against the rail, leads at a half length from Super Catch. And Cape Lookout on the inside is King Morrow racing in fourth. And the 2 and Charging Lion and Unequivocal.
I mean, 6 is just really enjoying. He wants to go, has a ton of horse, but not being strangled. Not being strangled. But 2's a decent horse, and so that makes it tough for the 6, because if the 6 sends, he could use himself up. So he just has to sit off the 2 and let the 2 go. He has no choice because 2's controlling pace.
36 was a half mile. Glengar well relaxed up front, 3/4 of a length. Super Catch asks for a little more from second, and it's Cape Lookout on the outside.
1's not running. 1's not running at all.
Charging Lion into the turn.
The 3's coming. I don't know how much horse the 2 has. I know the 6 has horse, and the 5, I can't tell how much the 5 has. I don't think the 5 has a ton from what I can tell. Problem with the 3 horse right now is the 3's got to go wide, very wide. Seems to have more horse than the 1, though. And the 5 is running. 6 is being asked right now. And I'll tell you what, the 6 is not pulling away from the 5. And I'm going to say that I don't think the 5 is ever catching the 6, though. I think it's going to be 6-5-1 or 6-5-3. 6 just too good for the 5, too classy. 5 ran huge.
Super Catch holds up.
6-5-1.
Then it was King Morrow, Unequivocal fourth.
All right, so to answer your question, can you explain the long shot non-profitable theory? So long shots, you'd have to be on the right side every time. So you can't, finding long shots to win, they're long shots. They don't win. You can't bet favorites to win either. You're going to lose your ass. You can't do that either. But when you're betting long shots, you can't win. This is why you have to take odds. If you love a horse for whatever reason and you visualize the trip, so you can pick your spots on win bets and win money, no doubt. But if you're betting either favorites all the time, and if your preference is just to bet win, whether you're betting long shots or you're betting favorites, you're going to lose. You have to take the odds on, especially on the trifectas, in my opinion, or play horizontals and get very good at it and have the cojones to not be afraid to leave out favorites so that you can win bigger. Because if you're if you're singling all the same horses everyone else is singling, you're just never going to win. You have got to take chances to leave out some of these vulnerable favorites. You have to. Like the 8 horse we talked about. I said, I don't like the 8. Went off as the favorite in that race, whatever it was. Didn't win. You have to leave out horses like that. Long shots are good for any exotics like trifectas or exactas or superfectas, to key them in certain spots. The pace projector is actually being worked on right now, but it could take some time. But it is we are working on it. Agreed. Agree with that wholeheartedly. All right, so let's get out to Gulfstream Park. 3 minutes before the race. By the way, it came in 6,513 over at Pimlico. 6,513. So we still have races to cover. I know we covered race number 6 at Churchill Downs. We'll cover Belmont race number 6 next after this Gulfstream Park race. So we'll do a try. So listen, I'm kind of bad sometimes about leaving the ticket generator out. I'll tell you, we would have caught that 7 horse last time out that got second. Remember, in not this race, but wherever we were. Oh, Belmont, and didn't run the ticket generator. If we would have seen that horse was everywhere. So I think it's prudent just to run it, because don't forget, we have an algorithm that is looking for a horse most likely to be second and another one most likely to be third. So if you see that happen, you have to pay attention. Okay. System is signaling the 1. GSR is, I don't see an advantage really anywhere here. So now I would look at this horse and go, okay. You know what I notice? Yeah, we can do a pick 3. I noticed a lot of people will bet horses that win last time out. And you know the odds of these types of horses winning next time out? They're very rare. Very rare. So, lean towards horses that seem to have momentum, not necessarily the horse that won last time out. Be aware of that. That's all. So we just saw a horse that ran really good in that 7 horse, dropping an SOR here, or GSR. I don't like that. The horse's form is good. Been the favorite 4 races, second favorite here, and burned money. Has speed. This is the type of horse that if can clear can be very tough. So I know we don't have the pace projector, but how much speed is in the race? And there looks like there's some speed in here. I know that the 3 is very fast and breaks good. Whereas the 2 horse is an okay breaker, not bad. I'm leaning against a horse like this, the 2, not in the top 2. Scotty, low GSR, fast. Lay off of the 1. Yeah, why has the horse been off this long? Good point, John. Kind of weird, right? Let's take a chance on the rail. Get rid of the 1, get rid of the 2, right? And I like a horse like this all day. Like the 5 horse, 7-1 getting bet. Granger, I like this horse. This horse can rate. Oh, nothing wrong with the 3. I like the 3. You got to take chances. Let's just add this horse here. Let's do this on the pick 3, and then just do that. Let's see. Not using, I didn't like the 8, so that's okay. Can't leave this horse out, can we? What happens here? All right, let's do that. I made 2 changes. Remember, when the ticket generator gives you a ticket, it can't be unrecognizable. So this is what I'm going to recommend. 3, 5, 6, 7 with 3, 4, 9 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And there's some prices in there too to be had. That's a good ticket. I don't like the 2. Yeah, no, I mean, the horse is fit, no doubt about it. I mean, and it's top Scotty pick. I was, and it's, listen, how crazy is this? This horse now has drawn the rail 4 races in a row. 4 in a row. Insane. This is a decent animal. There's no doubt. I'm just wondering why this horse. I'm agreeing though. Why has this horse been off? Kind of weird. I'm take a risk. Take a risk and leave out the favorites. Take a risk. What do you have to lose? There's Oldie's ticket right there. Frankie. Marco likes the 2 and the 5. All right, going into the gate, and we've got the 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what happens.
And 7. Of the 3, the 7 is currently favored at 2-1. Also 2-1 is Gangley. It's 5-2 Granger County. Earth is getting ready.
I like that 3-horse Earth. Good to hang out with you guys today. I'm going to stand for a second.
Decided in the green colors of the Shade Tree Thoroughbreds.
There's a 5, it's 7-1. Just a field of 6. There's a scratch of the 4-horse. There goes the 5. 2 more left to load into the gate. This is race number 3.
Eight to 5 Gangley, 9 to 5, 8 wasting time.
You don't want to play a 50 combo try at all.
The outside gate.
Not a good one, especially in a small field at all.
Not
worth it.
Set for a start.
I'm curious with the 1.
The
1 we took a chance on leaving out, and I thought the 3 was fastest.
That's discreet tune.
And the 1 is not on and the 1's been on the rail a bunch of times, and I'm sure the 1's going to come on, but the 1's not exactly running that great right now. We'll see what happens. 3's got an easy lead at 7-1. Ain't Wasting Time is running very easily. And the 1 still has pressure with that 5 on the outside of it, which is never easy. That's the type of horse to come back and win next time out, too, so you have to consider that horse. Here comes the 6 horse.
Purple colors, 3 wide, Granger County.
Here comes the 6.
Racing into 4th is Discreet Tune. On from 5th, that's Gangley, starting to warm to the task a bit now.
And now Gangley's coming. Going to have to be really wide, though. 3 is done. I think it's going to be very, very difficult to catch a 7. I'll tell you what, that 1 ran huge no matter what. Win or lose. I mean, that horse did not get a good trip. Unbelievable. Nice horse.
Ain't wasting time. Has the lead.
I mean, it's going to be really close between the 7 and the 1.
Tries to get to him. Ain't wasting time. Close to home with the lead. Gangley taking a late shot. Ain't wasting time in Gangley. Here comes Gangley. Photo.
Oh, the 1 got it. Unbelievable.
Ain't wasting time inside. Gangley outside. It'll take a photo.
That's the 1.
4 and 2.
All day. All day. 6 to 5. Amazing. That horse is such a hard knocking horse. Wow. And been off too since April 1st. You'll eat that shock. I know. Good call. Good call. Yeah, he's supposed to be hit left-handed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, get a left hand. There you go. Well, he did. Oh no, I would be a little. Yeah, maybe he should have kept hitting left-handed. But I don't think they're supposed to hit too much. One clearly wins. What's up, Marshall? Yeah, I know. Because they compete. That's why. That's why. So I'm impressed with that 1. Very impressed. I mean, that's just a really hard knocking horse. Sometimes you got to take a chance and beat those favorites, but you got to just give the respect where it's at. And yeah, it's all good. Okay. We're going to get to Belmont race number 6. Okay. Race number 6. We'll handicap that. Scratch that. We'll sort. So, a lot of honey. 1 last time out against a 48 group, barely. 15 to 1. Added blinkers. Second start. It was a muddy track. Listen, horses like this can beat you, but very rarely. Okay. Not in the top 2 Scotty. Not a Scotty long shot. If you use horses like this, then you just might as well do an all the time. You can't do it. I am curious what the E-morning line is. 15 to 1. I don't hate this horse at all, but you can't use them all. So the 9 would be the first I would eliminate. Adriatic Rose, again, that was a 40 group and barely hung on. I mean, absolutely not. Eliminate that. Okay. All right. Any race? Any horse today? $40? All right. We'll find that right one for you, Rodney. Proper Grammar is an interesting horse here. Very interesting. One easy. Here's the thing. Remember, I told you the mean for a maiden race is 50. So this horse won in a 40 group. It was a weak group, and the GSR drops a bit, but the horse won first time out and did it impressively. So there's mixed feelings here. Definitely mixed feelings here. Where are the morning lines? Where are the live odds? Am I missing something? Why don't we have live odds? Belmont. Has it been like that all day? Oh, it's not live odds. It's race number 6. What the hell's wrong with me? All right, so that's right. We were handicapping for future for that whatever that is called, cross country 5, I think. Okay, got thrown off there for a second. I'm like, what's going on? I was about to text Brad furiously. Hey, morning lines aren't working. Gotta go. Okay, race number 2. It's so hard to do future stuff, isn't it? When you got races coming up, it is so hard. I know. And you guys used to get mad at me. Remember, I used to get criticism all the time. Why do you go from so many races? Stick to one. Like, which one is it? I really thought after that win here, this horse had a future. Won easily. The longer, the better. All that, and that didn't happen. Oh, jostled early. Throw that out. Dropped in GSR. Oh, this horse should run good today. Top Scotty pick. Okay. All right. That's a good note, actually. This horse barely won against a 46 group. Now you got to jump up 18 points higher. I know it's got a good win percentage. EE morning lines 4-1. It's 4-1. Top GSR. Oh man, I'm all about the 3. Yeah, I do. I know. It's really tough. Oh, it's torture. Our game. I like the 3. That's a really good note, a really good GSR. This horse seems reliable. Needed that race last time out. Lightly raced. Irad Ortiz. I like the system. I like the 3-4. And I think this 46%. I would almost tell you that you key the 2 horse in the 2nd and 3rd spot. Like the 2 horse is probably going to run really good. But I think the 3 and 4 are the horses to beat in the race. But I think the 2 is going to be in the money. Going to be in the money. Let's see here. 6 is on the outside. Let's see what the story is. So 6 is, they're going 8.5. The outside's not a benefit here necessarily. This horse, I mean, against a 60 group on 9 furlongs. Okay, so I don't think this horse loved 9 furlongs, but 8.5 furlongs also might be a little bit long for this horse at this level. I don't like the 6. I don't like the 6. What's the E morning line? E morning line's 3-1. That's a negative. You got 8-5 morning line and 3-1. So don't forget, people are going to play the morning line. Only 13%. Has a wide post, fast. Maybe it lead anyways. Doesn't matter. And I think there's better horses than the 6 in here. I do. I think people are betting morning line right now. The E morning line's 3-1. There's no value with this 6 at all. This horse, throughout the last race, horse is lightly raced. I like this 3 a lot. Looks fantastic on the track as well. Happy. Oh, yeah. John likes the 5. Let's take a look at the 5. Won easy against the 56 group on 9 furlongs. 60 group got 4th and is stopping each time. 60 here at Belmont, 8.5 furlongs, was 2.5 lengths and then slowed. Now is going up in class. Not in the top 2, Scotty. I can't say this horse can't win, John. I mean, because it's not like this horse's form is that bad. Not my favorite, though. This horse, second off the layoff, anything can happen. And this horse is going to be much tighter here, much tighter. And I think the 3 is the real deal. I still like 3-4. I'm going to say 3 over 4 over 2. Aram. I might even bet that actually. Let's see. I have any money left? Yeah, win. I like this 3. I'm the 3. I'm betting the 3. Exacta. 3, 4. Trifecta. 3, 4, 2. Cold. Ice cold with the Scotty picks. And they're out the gate. Go get them. Go get them, Rashad. Marco also agrees with John on the 5. I mean, there's no way it's just not my favorite, but there's no way I could tell you this 5 can't win. I'm looking at this horse that has good form, no doubt. Maybe something happened here. It was 3-1 and was a little bit easier of a group and was 2.5 lengths back and then ends up getting 4th. That's always a bad sign for me. I can't criticize too much in the last race because that was a tougher field, right? So can't criticize. We'll see. They're loading into the gate. I like 3, 3-4, 3-4-2. Go get him, John. Ice cold trifecta. Dave Weaver style. All right, they took off. Let's see. 6 broke great, like we thought. And the 3 horse is okay. 4 broke great, sitting outside. And I don't think Irad is as worried about the 6 as he is thinking about the 3. But the 3 is actually got more pace, sitting outside the 6. 6 is your 9-5 second choice. So the 2 favorites are in the lead right now. And here's the 5 on the rail. Rushing up. That's never good the way that's happening. I mean, like when you rush up like that, it usually costs you late. I can't tell if the 4 horse has horse or not. I really can't tell. Normally, I have a pretty good judge of that. It seems like the 3 has horse, but when you're controlling speed like the 6 is right now, that's so dangerous. And it does look like the 6 is running better than the 3. It does. So maybe the 3 is not as good as I had hoped. Unless the 6 horse just stops. But even though I still don't think the 3 is as good as I thought. And the 6, the jockey's looking around. The 3 is trying. We'll see. The 6 is going to have to stop for the 3 to win now. And the 5 is running good. And the 6 is all out. This is a close race. I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. 3 is trying. Come on, 3, get up. Get up. 6 is not going to stop. No. It's going to be 6-3-5. At least I beat Marco and John. No, it's not. It's not. But 5 ran great. 3 was trying, but when you have that speed like that lone speed, I just did not like it. But, anytime you have lone speed like that, you can clear, it makes you tough. This race threw me off a little bit, honestly, right here. But it was 9 furlongs, but it did throw me off. Okay, we got Pimlico. I promised we would cover all those races. So hard to cover some of the future races, but we'll do it. That's true. I missed hosting the quarters. Yeah, I miss it a lot. I really do. All right. So sometimes you just got to go one at a time, right? And sometimes I'll start from the bottom. I'll mix it up. The horse wins by 3 1/4. Third race. I mean, the thing about horses like this is, yes, that was a weak SOR, and now the horse is jumping up 16 points in SOR. And horses that break their maiden only come back to win 5% of the time. So, what's up, Linda? So, thank you so much, Linda. You're always very, very nice. I appreciate that. That stuff means a lot to me. You know that. These horses are going to win a small percentage of the time, but when you win that easily, maybe something triggered. I don't know what happened. The horse lost by 17 and then 99 lengths. I don't know what that. Clip Teal's lost jockey, so that never finished. Banned off the first time. I'm like, holy crap! Like, right? And then comes over and does that, and was bet to 11-1. That horse was in fact bet. Doesn't seem like it, but when you have first 2 races like that, and the horse goes off at 11, that horse was bet. So I can't say this horse, and 12%. I cannot say this horse can't run good. I cannot. And the top win percentage is only 24%. 76% chance of losing. Had issues, this horse, awful layoff. Show me the money. Show me the honey. Show me the honey. You guys remember that? Best. Jerry Maguire. Proper grammar. Dropping in GSR a little bit. SOR was really low. I'm still down with I'm down with this 3, honestly. Yeah, I really am. I think the 3-horse Shake Shack. Have you ever been to a Shake Shack? Oh my God. Don't even start. Those burgers, those fries, those shakes. Oh my God. No. I'll just think about it and I'll start gaining weight right here. You'll start seeing my cheeks just inflate. Big time lady. Speed. I don't think it's so big time here though. 4%, 10-1, EE morning line, 9-1. Should have, right, Carl? It is. The Shake, it's just like, yeah, but you can just taste the grease on Shake Shack. I mean, it's just like, oh God. You remember the Frisco oil that your grandmother used to make? Do you remember that? Or your mom? Like, and you just put that, like, that's what they must be doing, right? I mean, and then they would save it, put it in the container, and then when they would cook something else, they'd re-put it back in the pot. Oh my God, or the pan. Oh God, it's just like clogging your arteries as it's going down. Thanks, Mom. I'm going to live a shorter life because of you. But I enjoyed myself. I mean, it was all good. Uh, 10, Ava's Grace. I like the 10. Can't say anything about the 10. Seems to have a touch of class. Lard good for the heart. Exactly. That's true, John. For sure. You know what the problem is? This is truth. So, we got to get to Pimlico. Okay. So, since I was on TVG, you know how I used to wear all my vests and suits, and I am literally 10 pounds away from being able to fit in any of that stuff. Maybe at best. I have no suits for Del Mar. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can. Do I look thinner? What's my side profile look like? Can you see more of my jawline? Is it getting a little better? Anybody? Like, can you tell? Right? How good? I mean, I look good on the quarters, right? I wore my vests, my tie. They remember you guys. I don't know who said the vest is the best. You guys remember that? Vest is the best. That was great. And, oh God, yeah, COVID. You're down 25 pounds in 10 weeks, Norm? That's incredible. Congratulations. How are you doing it? How are you doing it? You're probably having lots of sex, right? Is that what it is? That's what I hear. If you have lots of sex, then you just burn all these calories. That must be it. I need to come up with a new look. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna have to create a new look. if I don't lose weight, because I won't have any suits. Right. What were we doing again? We were covering Pimlico. Did it start yet? It did. Did we miss it? Did I mess that up? Damn. Tell me we were lost anyways and we saved money. Very close between the second. 921, 912. I don't know that we would have had that. I mean, tough race, right? I don't know that the plant, some of those, you lost 90 pounds. How old are you? On which diet? You're live to the 3 and 4 at Gulfstream Park, pick 4. Okay, hold on here. I can't keep up with you guys. I love when you guys chat, though. It makes the show way better. Um, 90 pounds. That's insane. Every other day diet. I don't. What is an every other day diet, anyways? But I will say this about some of those plant-based burgers are not bad. They really, like Impossible burgers. They're not bad. They aren't. I mean, I'm always going to be a meat eater for sure. Are you serious, Michael? 140 pounds. Divorce helped you lose weight. Is that what it was? I mean, that will do it. You eat 500 calories one day and then eat whatever the hell you want the next, and it worked? Wow. That's insane. The low carb keto diet, that's pretty good, Joel. Yeah, I know some people that did that, but you got to be careful about that because you can't just justify eating protein like bacon all day long, which I could eat all day long. You can't. No, your ex weighed 140 pounds. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, it depends. Was she 4'8" or was she 6 foot tall? Inquiring minds want to know. Five foot 7, 140. Yeah, I mean, it seems reasonable to me. Yeah. 5,000 calories. How do you eat 5,000 calories? If I ate 5,000 calories, I would gain a pound a day. More. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Del Mar as well. I am. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Pat. No, and 5 meals a day, there may be 300 to 400 calories per meal. If you do, and lots of water. You drink a lot of water, you will lose weight. It's a fact. And don't drink Diet Coke and don't drink Coke. So bad. So I don't know what, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to lose 10 pounds in a month. I don't even know what I'm pretty sure I have to suit up. I don't even know what I'm going to wear down there. And you guys are going to be able to tune in and watch me. First of all, I'm going to do a show every morning. I might even do it every morning. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. For sure, 2 days a week. Just covering the Del Mar races because I have to handicap it anyway, so I might as well do it with you guys. And then, because when I do, and you guys can sign up for this, by the way, too. But every Thursday at 10 a.m., I do a teaching. So in the teaching, Soli was there, Tyler was there, and they were saying that they learn more from the teaching because it's slower. They can ask questions, stuff like that, and they learn more from that. Every other day diet. Eat whatever you want and eat 500. That's so crazy. That is so crazy. You know the other thing you can't do if you want to lose weight? You cannot not drink. You can't. And here in Fort Lauderdale, that's all people do. There's more alcoholics in Fort Lauderdale than probably per capita than there is anywhere in the world, probably in the country anyways. I mean, maybe Vegas, maybe. I mean, maybe. That's all you do here. I mean, you eat and drink. I think you can go to the website, John, and I think it prompts you. I don't know. You can ask Brad or go to the intercom and find out. Every Thursday, I do a teaching. It's not on YouTube. It's a link and that I do on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thanks a lot, Michael. I appreciate that. All right, Churchill Downs race number 3. Well, we got to Gulfstream Park. I'm sorry. We got to go to Gulfstream Park because Shugsy has the 3 and the 4. So, first thing I don't like about the 3 is in 8 tries, no wins, but he is trying. Okay, he is trying. Second Scotty pick, you decided to go away from, so you went with the win percentages, it looks like. No, you didn't. You got this. Okay, so you just handicapped, obviously. You got the Scotty long shot. You got the second pick. You didn't like the this is a wide open race, at least on paper. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, do you remember in the last race or the race before? Those 2 horses came to come in first and second out of that same 5:23 race. Do you remember that? Which race? Was this the last race? You could switch now. No, the race before that, wasn't it? It was. I'm telling you. Yeah. This one. And that was a $35,000 race. And this is a 16,000 non-winners of 1. Oh, gotta like the 4 horse. Look at that. Comes out of a really strong race. How good is you guys don't think my memory is good? Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it's very good. I mean, this horse came in first and second in a $35,000 race. Look at now. This horse is in for 16,000. Non-winners of 1. Oh yeah. You stop drinking, you lose weight for sure. I haven't looked, David. What's up, David? I haven't looked at the card. I haven't looked at the Anita card. The Scotty Longshot just won at Churchill. 14-1. Unbelievable. Telling you, it goes in spurts. If it starts winning early, like you see it start winning, just ride it all day long. Just ride it all day long. I like Jamontier, the 4, a lot. Scotty Longshot. And we just talked about the Scotty Longshot. It's a good card at Santa Anita. I don't know. I'm having like spasms in my neck and my shoulder. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to last sitting in this position. So we'll see. So you'll see me standing a lot. But yeah, I don't know what I might have that thing. With that like icy hot thing you can put on there, so you at least kind of numbs it. On the surface, Shugsy, this race is just wide open, but I can make a strong case for the 4, who was 10-1 in the morning line, is 4-1 now, and on the EE morning line is 6-1. That's a great sign. Scotty top pick too, great sign. Has earned $86,000, more than any other horse in the race at this surface and distance. I mean, and looks fantastic on the track. So, and the 3 horse, second Scotty pick, 24% top win percentage. I mean, dropping in class. But here's the thing too. This horse has not been running. If it wasn't for that 11 furlong race last time out, you wouldn't even look at this horse. You wouldn't. I think maybe the 3 is getting overbet. You wouldn't even look at the horse. The prior 5 races were horrible. 4 races, horrible. I don't know. Mixed feelings on this horse. Mixed feelings. But I will not tell you this. You won't hear me say that the 3 can't win this race. But I like the 4 more. This horse is burning money. I don't really like the 6. I can understand why you didn't use the 6. I get it.
Jamontier. Rocket Joe Copper. Then Super Jaguar to the outside.
I'm going to tell you I like the 5.
Wilmer Garcia going up.
Rocket Joe Copper. I like the 4-5 personally. We'll see what happens.
And they're off. At the rail, Farley comes out firing from the outside. Here's Super Jaguar moving up, and Super Jaguar will land the lead with 1 lap to go. From the rail, Farley is second and Jamontier is 3 wide while third. Then back to the inside to Rocket Joe Copper. Wide on the first turn is Andrew the Bull. In between horses, Golden Decision is up on heels. Salute to Colonel is keen at the rail, and 3 wide is Uncle Curly as they race around the first turn. Super Jaguar leads and leads by a length over Jamontier in second.
David, that's exactly what I need.
In between horses, it's Rocket Joe.
Karina likes the 9, who's in the lead right now. All right, good call, Karina. Karina's a good handicapper. You guys haven't noticed that she is. Oh, we're missing Cindy today, too. Where's Cindy at?
Less than 5 furlongs to run. It's Super Jaguar.
4 is getting a really good trip. 5 is getting a good trip. 8's toast. I can't really tell how much horse the 2 has, but the win percentage was low. I would say this race is going to be between the 4, 9, and 5. That's what it looks like to me. 5 is done. Yeah, God, look at Karina calling that 9. Gate to wire, too. Look at this. 4 is already all out. 5 is done. This complexion just changed completely. 2 just got some more something. I don't know what, or 4 did. I don't know what just happened with the 4, but is that the 9 stopping or the 4 did that? I don't know. 4 all of a sudden has some momentum. That's crazy. And the 4 is going to win the race. That's crazy. What just happened? I don't know. Is that the 9 stopping? It's an optical illusion. There you go. Way to go. Shugsy gets the 4, 7-2. And now that's been a strong race. That one we looked at where those horses came in first and second, 2 races back, 3 races back. Insane. Look at that. 7-2 on the 4. Way to go, Shugsy. Yeah, we're missing Cindy and Katie. We are. Yeah, John's happy with that result. Good. That's fantastic. 9 just died. Yeah, 9 died. But that 4, comes out of a strong race. G Montier. That 5:23 race now has been really productive, hasn't it? And listen, this horse was 10-1 in the morning line. Ended up getting off at 7-2. 6-1 on the E morning line. That's the pick 4. I don't know what that pick 4 paid, but Shugsy got it. Nice going. Scotty Longshot. Oh, nobody even saw that. Scotty Longshot wins. Look at that. Insane. Insane. And by the way, too, so when you talk about metrics lining up, here's what you got to look at. EE morning line 6-1. So that's better. Scotty Longshot. That's great. And look at the average SOR. In 10 tries, no, it's the last 5. So it takes the most current. So in the last 5 races, 8 furlongs turf lifetime, this horse has 5 points higher than any other horse and has a very good GSR of 66. I mean, these are metrics that are lining up. Oh, you still have to keep going? Okay. So, now you're live to the 1, 2, 4, 7. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, just because of that race 2 back we looked about in race number 2, those horses came in first and second out of the same race. Look, the 2 horse, DeRocher, came out of that 5:23 and won that race. Look at that. 21.60 it paid. And then, was it the 1? I think the 1 came out of that same race and got 3rd. Yeah, that's what it was. Look at that. And it got 3rd. And then South Sea, the 8, comes out of that same 5:23 race. Look at that. And then this horse comes back and wins this race. So, yeah. Oldie is all about the 10. The second Scotty pick. Let's see here. Grateful Praise. 9-2 on the E morning line. 10-1. So this horse is definitely not getting bet. And the system likes the horse. Any other metrics? Top GSR. And second Scotty pick. Good jockey trainer combination. The top win percentage is only 23%. And that was a weak SOR of 51. How about the 1 horse? Has a win and a 3rd. 60 average SOR.
Race number 5, the 5th race, is the starting leg of the middle.
Interesting. Sub-0 plus. This is just the type of horse that needs the lead, it looks like. And this horse might get the lead from the inside. Oh, there's some other speed, though. 7's fast. Oh, yeah. You know what? Look for a horse that can come from behind that has a decent class. Who would that be? There's some speed in here. That's low. Oh, I like oldie. I like the 10. I like the 10 a lot. Oh, yeah.
Returning to the winner's circle now, your fourth race winner. It's number 4, Jamontier.
Okay, I will say this, though. The only thing you're going to have to fight, oldie, is that this distance of 5 furlongs might be a little bit too short for this horse. That's the thing. You want somebody that's a little bit more tactical, like the 8. 8's an interesting horse.
All about Jamontier here. He wore down Super Jaguar for a 7-2 victory.
I just worry that the distance might be a little. The horse is going to be wide, the 10 hole, right? I worry about that, and I worry about the distance for this horse. But you're right. No, that's true. You're right. The GSR is better. Now I'm curious. I got to watch this race with you. Oh, they took off. All right. I'm watching with you. So the 8 horse is a horse I liked a lot. Airy Fairy. We'll see what happens. This horse is 23-1. Is that horse on the lead right now? Look at me. 10's coming. Oh, here comes oldie. Come on, 10. Come on, 10. Going to be a little bit wide, but not too bad. Oh, 10's got all the momentum. All the momentum. Oh, no, don't go wide like that. Aye. No. Come on, finish. No, don't let this 8 beat you. 23-1. Look at that. 10's going to get second. That was so close. That horse went wide, oldie. Good call. Good call. Yeah, I saw that 8 right there, and you're like, okay, has some class right there. Tactical speed, right? That's what I looked at. I did that in seconds. Just go, okay, 58s, 56s, 58s, dropping in class here. Tactical speed. That's how I came up with the 8. Rodney needs a 7 for his pick 5. Anybody bet that 8? 7. Pick 5 at Belmont. You know, David, I've been so busy, I haven't even looked at any of these tournaments. I haven't had a chance. Just had so much going on. You know, at 4-1 too, oldie, like, right? We always talk about saver bets and stuff. Like, you have to be able to do a saver bet as well, you know. But all right, let's see. Rodney needs a 7, 44%, 6-5 on the E morning line, 73 GSR. I mean, top Scotty pick. Irad Ortiz aboard off of the 6 horse cost benefit to ride here. Yeah. This horse is getting bet. I don't know why. Not for my money. Flower Point. 3rd off the layoff. I mean, going from a 58 SOR in which the horse ran a 5th by 11 to a 66 SOR. It's 5. This is all morning line. I bet you the morning line on the E is high. 5-2 in the morning line is 10-1 on the E morning line. That's the type of horse you got to beat all day long. Draws inside. What the heck is going on here? What the heck? Like, why is this horse getting bet? Somebody help me. Oh. Connections hit at 5%. I'm not even going to look at the horse. Thank you, Joel. What's up, brother? Don't we have the best group on this? Like, when we get together, like, it's just the best. The most interactive, best group. Everyone gets along. helps each other, roots for each other. It's amazing. We're going to have fun in Del Mar. I'm going to cover Del Mar and ahead of time, and I'll handicap that entire thing, and we'll start teaching people a little bit. It'll be a different format while I'm doing that because I can't do a live show when I'm down there, obviously, right? I'll do a live show, but I can't like do our normal traditional show. You have to leave horses like that off, Rashad. You just have to. But let's look at that. Okay. All right. So off on a muddy track. Prior to that, 64. Oh, you're right. Good call. I mean, I still don't love the horse, and the horse 7. Oh, okay. This okay. I will say this: it's 4%, 10-1 on the E morning line. Not really getting bet, kind of dead on the board. But this is the type of horse that almost is always going to be in the exotics. I could totally see this horse finishing. Terrible breaker though. Terrible breaker. It is, right, Norm? I never heard that one before. I thought you were saying Arizona or something like that. What's up, Melissa? Melissa Miller in the house. MM. So, Marco. I didn't see Marco. Hey, Marco. I mean, we're rooting for the 7. Oh, no. I saw Marco. What am I talking about? Is that the nickname? You like MM? I don't know. MM. What do people that love you affectionately call you? Like, I'm trying to think what they call me. I know what the people that don't like me call me, but I'm not telling you guys because you guys will use it against me. I mean, what's wrong with this horse? 16-1, great SOR, only on turf once, ran good. GSR is good. I mean, the 3 can run good. I will say this. Look at this horse. Seems decent, all that, connections. But I will say this. I want a horse, when it's cutting back in distance, I want it to show more speed than what the 7 is showing. That being said, it's not like it's way back. Whenever you see a horse cutting back, okay, it's almost like Oldie's horse. Although Oldie's horse's GSR was better, but cutting back, and it didn't look like it could get there, right? It's barely getting there at 6 furlongs. Now it's cutting back to 5. But the horse had some class and was good. But this horse, you would think, is going to be way further back. So we'll see. I think it's the horse to beat. Oh, shit. Call you giggles. All right. Yeah. All I can think about is the serial killers. Oh, so when you start giggling, I'm scared as shit. Like, Melissa starts giggling, and you'll be like, yeah, I got you. I've known women like you in my life. Run. Are you married? What's your husband like? Is he alive? Four minutes before the race. All right. Belmont Park, I wish you all the best. Get this 7 horse home. We've got... Belmont take off already? He's out running? He didn't run, did he? Is that the Scotty long shot that just won again? Is that the 8? That's sick. If that's the 8, that's just sick. Is that the 2 that won? Who's the 2? Flower Point won? The one we were talking shit about? Nah. Well, Flower Point, Rosario. Yeah, we talked about that horse being a good finisher. not getting bet. All right, let's get out to Pimlico. Race number 4 coming up in 3 minutes from now. We've got race number 5 at Gulfstream Park coming up in 14 minutes from now. I did not say that about the 2. I did not. I came back and I adjusted and said this horse can finish and run. I did. You know I did. I know it did look like the 8, right? You couldn't tell. Linda liked Joel winning that. Okay. I did talk the 2 into the winner's circle for sure. Oh, God. I feel so vulnerable. God. This horse has no chance. You got to be careful. I did that one time. Okay. The very first time I was on TVG, I was on with Todd Schrupp, Matt Carruthers, and Simon Bray, who's a friend of mine. And Simon's sitting next to me. I'm sitting there. And I was on the show. And back then, they didn't just have, they had max 2 now. I mean, they had all 4 of us. That was actually a lot of fun. But 4 people's too much. I mean, no one can get a word in, especially with Todd there. No, Todd's great. I'm totally teasing. But there was so we're talking about a race. And then Todd was very good about engaging you. Amazing. And he goes, well, what do you like, Scotty? And I said, this horse will not lose. And Simon knees me underneath the desk. Knees me. So then, and then Todd there, really? Like the horse was 7-1. I said, this horse cannot lose. Go to commercial break. Simon chews my ass out. He goes, have you lost your mind? If that horse loses, you are going to get just crucified. I was just a nervous wreck. Race goes off. The horse is behind horses. I am sweating. Behind horses, can't get through. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to lose like this. And then finds a hole, a seam, gets through and wins the race. I'm telling you, I have never been more relieved in my life. Never. Never more relieved. So 5 horse is, for now, exculpatory. Won easily last time out. This horse is moving up in class, no problem. Trying to make an excuse for the race 2 back. I can't. What happened? Like these are the anomalies that throw you off. Horse wins what race, breaks 8th from the rail, wins like that, then goes to Parks and doesn't run a lick. Maybe just didn't like Parks. I mean, and didn't get bet. That's the crazy part. Then moves up in class, steadies at the 5/8, 4 wide drive and wins. I've got to think that the 5 is going to be really, really tough to beat. EE morning line, even money too. Yeah. Carol Sedano gets off. And why not? Gets off the 4-horse band tour. Who's the second pick? I think the system's got it right. Don't you hate that? I know, right? I do that all the time. Same. And you just nail it, and then you're watching it, and you're like, oh, man, why didn't I play it all? 10 minutes before race number 5 at Gulfstream Park. And let's see what the ticket generator says.
Number 1, subject to change.
I'm a star boy. I will say this about the 6. Fast. 1 here at Pimlico, first time out, off of a long layoff, has every right to improve and draws a good post, and 1 against 10 other horses. So 10-1 in the morning line, 4-1 in the morning line. People get influenced by this morning line, I'm telling you. 10-1, they're like, this horse is 10-1. Now, there has been 2 scratches, to be fair to the odds maker. But I like the 4. I like the 5 to win. I like 5, 4, 6. I mean, everybody does. So the 1 got scratched, didn't it? Yeah, 1 was late scratch. Small field. I'm going to say the 5 is going to win at even money. You might do a 5-6 exacta. Why not? Let's see what happens.
I'm on the star boy. Late scratch is the one. Subject to change. And they're off. Sharp beginning, crime on the star boy, and Exculpatory.
So the jockey will let the 6 go because the 6 is clearly the fastest. 5 is sitting there, and 4's got horse. 6 needs the lead, so let's see if the 4 is going to push. If the 4 pushes, then it's going to hurt both of them. And the 5 is right now. You want to be the 5. You want to be the jockey on the 5 right now, and even the 2 for that matter.
Spying them from third while in the clear. An artistic reason at the rail. It's racing fourth and down is third.
I didn't like the strategy on the 6 though. When you broke good like that, you're supposed to send. Played too many games with the horse. Now it's going to come in 5-4. I mean, clearly. 2's already done. 6 is done. And it's just a matter whether the 5 can catch the 4 because the 4's got horse right now. Jockey and the 4 did a good job. Jockey's already hitting left-handed on the 5. So we'll see what happens here. Carol Cedeno on the 5. 4's got horse. It looks like it's going to be very close. I want to say the 5's got momentum, but come on now. The 4's not changing leads, so that's going to help the 5, but it's close. I mean, 4's going to hold on. 4-5. Close race.
That artistic reason I'm a star boy.
Yeah. 4-5. Top 2 Scotty picks. 4-5. Banditour. And Carol Cedeno got off of the 4 to ride the 5. Was probably a hard decision. Gulfstream Park, race number 5. Let's get out there. Anybody alive to anything? Oh, okay. Shugsy's alive to the 1-2-4-7. 1-2-4-7. In the pick 4. Why did you leave out the 3, Shugsy? I'm just curious. Corey, that's my brother's name. Spells it the exact same way. Spells it the exact same way. Corey. My bro. My brother. 5-1 on the morning line. 8-1 right now. 3-1 on the E morning line. Scotty's second pick. Got a first and a third in a couple of tries at the distance. Let's take a closer look at Corey. So weird to see that. Like it's your brother's name. And spelled the exact same way. Pressed pace from the outside as the favorite and lost. Then comes over here. These are the horses that are such anomalies. Such anomalies. Because look, 64 SOR, right? And then gets a 58 group, a higher GSR, and then loses the race at 40 cents on the dollar. I mean, that's got to be considered like it throws you off with a horse like that. You don't even know what to do with that. Who are you? You're Sybil. Well, let's look at the 3. Since Chugsy didn't use the 3, let's take a look. So cuts back in distance, a lower GSR, same SOR, arguably, well, won the first 2 races. This horse can win, but this horse isn't 8-5. Corey can run. Street Exchange, this horse, beautiful, but then long layoff. No way of knowing. The 4-horse Briella, top Scotty pick, arguably the fastest horse in the race. I will say this. I probably, this horse needs to clear. Can it clear? I don't know how fast the 2 is. I don't like the 1. You use the 1. I don't like the 1. Let's see what the workouts. These were slow workouts. Interesting workouts here for Ralph Nix. It's almost like they're being sneaky. I mean, this horse wins by 4 3/4 lengths off of a layoff of 10 months. And every work other than this one, this is a little sneaky right here. Look at this work, 12 of 82. That's sneaky. Maybe they already knew what they had. You don't get 12th best work in 4 furlongs against 82 and all of a sudden show up with 56 to 67, 5 of 6, 9 of 7. No, it doesn't happen. I think the 2 sneaky, 4 to 1. I like the 2. 3 minutes before the race, 9 to 2 right now. I don't like the 1, however, Baby Lion. Much tougher group. Look at this. 1 by 13 lengths, breaking its maiden, 38 group. Then goes to a 54 group and loses his ass. Of course she. Then first of all, this horse needs the lead. Draws inside against other speed. Like 2 to 1 in the morning line. EE morning line is 7 to 1 by history. So I know Shugsy did it last minute, so he didn't have a chance to really look at it, but I hate the 1 in this race. Hate is not a strong enough word. Anybody see Cruella? I want to see Cruella. It was even in Florida here, even California, I don't think is doing this. I went to go see about tickets to see Cruella, and they're like all blocked out. Like they're like, okay, 2 people can sit here, 2 people can sit over here, 1 person can sit here. It's like, what? I have no. Does Golden Gate even do the fair anymore? I don't think so. Aren't you thinking of Bay Meadows? I don't know. Churchill cold. Okay, so we're hoping we need to beat the 3 here. I will say this: it's not in the top 2, Scotty. We're rooting for Shugsy. The 1 has no chance of winning, 0. This is the one where if the 1 wins, I'll give you my watch. The one I'm wearing. It's beautiful. What time is it? Yeah, it's good. I think Street Exchange. I think this horse is going to come out running. How about Gate to Wire? I'm going to call Gate to Wire on the 2. I think Jaramillo is sending this horse. Bam, boom, Gate to Wire. Let's go 1. It's not. You just want to watch. You don't even care about winning. You just want to watch, and you want to see me lose. There. Okay, let's look at this one. No, I mean, just doesn't have the look of a winner. Look. Like I just, and the 6 looks like it's. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't want to be rude either. I mean, the owner of the horse could be watching. So I did that on TVG a couple of times. Like I had to be careful about that because like me and Jose would bet. So then we would be like rooting for a horse and the horse would win or lose. And we'd be all like, and then I would come on air and go, oh God, that just stunk. And then the owner of the horse would walk by screaming and you're like, oops, sorry. Note to self, don't bet when you're on TV. You got to be political. You got to be able to reach everybody. Ah, gosh. I got new shoes and I have blisters everywhere. Don't you hate that? What is it? Why can't they just work the shoes in or something? Why does it take a month to work these shoes, work them in? Got blisters everywhere. I have to wear sandals like Dave Weaver. Dave Weaver, only person. Jacket, shorts, sandals, 45 degrees outside. That's Weaver. All right, they're going into the gate. Shugsy, good luck. You can just throw the 1 out. Don't even use it. I say it's not even in the top 3. Not even in the top 3.
It's now post time.
247. 247. I think the 3 might run good, but I got to go for Shug. Got to root against the 3. Not in the top 2, Scotty. 2 to 1. 4 is 2 to 1. You can tell, but the bettors don't know what to do. 7 would be huge. 6 to 1 right now. Goes in the gate. Looks nice. 1 more on the outside. That's the 8 horse at 12 to 1. Pete Aiello with the call.
As a quick first gear, from the outside, Miss Italy will complete the line. They're in the gate. And they're off. From between horses, Briella comes out firing. Corey's going to try to run with her up on the outside and Miss Italy. A bit of a bobble at the start.
So the two horse took a bad step out of the gate. So I only tell you that to make sure that you gotta love Pete. Just make sure you put a note on the 2, especially if it finishes and runs good. Watch to see if it runs in any part of the race. Like you can see the 2's clearly got horse right now, right? In the back there. Let's just see how he runs. We'll take the 7 horse Corey all day long in my brother's honor. And I'm watching this 2 horse because I want to put a note on this horse. Jockey already, I don't think the jockey's even trying at this point right now. 1's toast. What did I say about the 1? Look at the 7 Corey. That was the hunch play of the day. None of you? The hunch play of the day. Hunch play of the day. Oh no, the 1's Corey, hang on, don't do this to me. I said the 1 wouldn't be in the money, he's going to be second. Oh, the 7-1. That's the one you wanted. 6-1. 6-1. 1 horse for you. Come on. Well, you know what? The 1, nice going, Shugsy. The 1 horse though did break bad. I'll say that it did. It broke bad. Ran good. How about Corey at 6-1? Oldie liked that too. Gosh darn it, Corey. That I should have bet that horse. How do I not bet my? I mean, spells it the exact same way. This show is absolutely fake. I lost 90% of my case. You have a case? Seven horse. Gosh. Boom, boom, boom. Sully. Got it. Your son is Corey with a K? Awesome. What does he mean it's fake? I'd love to know what Sanu means by fake. What's fake about it, Sanu? Do you bet? Are you just watching? Inquiring minds want to know. Love to know. You got 1 shot at this. Let's see what you got. I'd love to find out what people are thinking. Do they have a real good take or are they just tools? That's good, Michael. It's like one of those concerts where you got Michael Jackson in the background, right? Singing with Celine Dion.
Seven's the winner. Corey. 1 is second. Baby Lion. 3rd is number 3. Come on, Karen. 4th is number 8.
Edwin Gonzalez is a good jockey. I will tell you. You know what this was right here? This was all post position, right? 1 horse probably wins this race if he has a better post. Probably has, probably does. But the 7 just got a perfect trip.
Corey, owned by Pro Racing Stable and trained by Jose.
I don't know what to think about the 2, right? But I will say this. I will say that I think this 2 horse will run better next time out, right? And you might get odds in this horse. So you just got to put broke really bad. One did get a bad break. Yeah, bad break as well. That's what's so amazing. That I always tell, I won the Pegasus tournament with no handicapping, and yesterday I got up and then I forget which race it was, and I didn't bet a lot of money, but I put money on a race. In 2 seconds, I was looking at the top 2, Scotty, and then I didn't like the top one, and I looked at the second one. I liked that, and I bet it, and they came in 1st and 2nd in the order I wanted. I know they do. I know they do. It's okay. I don't mind people that are negative in a way, but it's when they are just being negative to just be rude in that way. Maybe their just natural disposition is to be like that. And I give people like that a shot. Okay, what do you want? Let's talk about it. But then when people are just flat out rude, I have no tolerance for it. Then that brings out the worst in me. Two good GSRs here, right? Interesting. On the 1 and the 2. I just, they're 8 points higher from the second one to the third one. So it's interesting. Got to have positive energy. Yeah. It's always how you bet. It is so how you bet. And you know what's starting to take? You know what I'm loving? We've had, do you know in the last month, we've only had one person unsubscribe? Unbelievable. Like that's an amazing retention. But remember I used to tell you, they used to say, well, I'm not winning. Why? Because we ask you why you unsubscribe. Say, I'm not winning. We don't get that anymore. Like people are starting to understand that we're just a bot here. Yeah. They're starting to understand that this is just about, it's subjective handicapping, but fast. You can go from, we can go to Delaware Park. We can go to Belmont. We can go to Monmouth. I mean, we can just boom, boom, boom. Like, it's just amazing. Like, it's the best. No, Sky Long Shot. No, it did not. Oh, are we betting that? Did it go off already? Wait, no. First time starter, Scotty Long Shot. Did I not tell you guys about the Scotty Long Shot first time starters? They are deadly. God, when we just talked about this, I just looked at look at the GSR. GSR, Scotty Long Shot. I didn't just notice that. Holy, 20%. Second top win percentage. Who got second? God, amazing. I'm not being a homer here. I'm just blown away as a handicapper. Just like, this is insane. Like, who can do that? So crazy. Who got second? What was the order of the finish? Got bet down to 5-1. What was the order of finish? What was the morning line? It was morning line was not good. 15-1 is 10-1, and we were 15-1. It came in 2-8. Look at that. And look at the win percentages. First time starters. Look at that. 25% and 20% on these first time starters, and they come in first and second. How sick is that? And then the Scotty Long Shot, top GSR. So cool. Scotty Long Shot's on fire today. 289. Look at that. 289. Look at that. The 9 horse is the Scotty top pick. Is that a first time starter too? Yep. So insane. You guys ever seen anything like this, honestly? Ever in your life? Like these algorithms and how they work in combination? Like, I will tell you this. I couldn't play a maiden race before this tool. Ever. $141 for 20 cents. Insane. I could never play it. I didn't know. How do you handicap it? How do you handicap first-time starters? It's so impossible. You're just guessing most of the time, or you're playing the trainer with the, that is a good top trainer. You know that. So cool. Well, and you had to figure Wesley Ward, horse was gonna be bet, but the 8 horse was favored. Mark Cassie. And I love that look at that. Don't you love how the payouts show up like that so fast? Look at that. 289 right there, top 3. Exacta, $2 exacta, 58.50. You know what? By the way, this is now 2 days in maybe this system's going to be hot. This system could be hot at Woodbine this meet. So watch this very carefully. I said last year, I don't know what it was. I had this feeling after the first couple of days that the Scotty Long Shot over at Oaklawn Park was going to be on fire, and the entire meet was on fire. On entire meet. Maybe that's going to be the case at Woodbine. We had 3 winners Scotty Long Shots yesterday. Look at today, right? That one. Didn't we have another one over at Gulfstream Park? The first 2 races, Scotty Long Shot. So insane. It's so nice to have racing back at Woodbine. 100%, Linda. Yeah. But I'm just a fan. I'm like, the fact that I was such a big part of creating this it makes me so proud. And especially with stuff like that, and then we're all kind of experiencing it together. There's no better feeling. It's pretty neat. And to see how it's, do you know we have almost, now they're not all active, but we have almost 42 4,200, I think, 4,300 subscribers now. And it's just so great. What's up, Loloy? The ticket generator is don't forget, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but all 26 algorithms, they get better. They learn. These are only getting better. Thank you so much. All right, who are we rooting for at Belmont? You got it. Trouble trip. All right, let's go with the 9. Scotty Longshot, Summer at the Spa. Okay, so third off the layoff. Came here 6 furlongs, and the GSR is good. Got second. Don't know why this horse didn't run particularly good in that last race. Now stretching out. You know, I look at a horse like getting bet, by the way. EE morning line on this 9 is 10-1. Look, it was 20-1 morning line. EE morning line's 10-1. The horse is 11-1. That's a great sign. Then you always have to look at the competition. So, and you look at the 9, look at that. In the 2 races going 8.5 furlongs on the turf, 61 SOR. I mean, that's a good number. The 8 horse, 2/3 and 5 tries against a 58 group. So let's look at the 8 a little bit closer. Second off the layoff, ran a 3rd place finish. I mean, you would have to think is going to like the extra distance, and this horse finishes. This is the type of horse that's in the money. If I was betting this right now, and I don't think I would have time, I would key the 8 horse in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd spots. That's what I would do. Get rid of the 7. This horse is just, I mean, this horse, I don't know. Can win. Can win. Somewhere in the city. To answer your question, I like the 9. Do I love the 9? No, but I like the 9. Yeah, exactly, Justin. I mean, that's a strong SOR. So they're stepping onto the turf course right now. Sorry, I can't show you the race, but we're not there yet. We're getting there. Building a relationship with Naira right now. Justin says the horse wants to root. Look at the GSR. Yeah, he's right. He's right. All right, let's see what happens. Keith likes 268 bucks. I think the 8's going to be in the money, is what I think. I mean, the 10's not bad. 16-1. I mean, yeah, not bad. What's up, Justin? How about the 9 right now? I mean, the 9 is running beautifully. If this 9 horse wins, that would be another Scotty Longshot would just be tremendous. The 1 horse, ho ho ho, ho 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 ho, is in the lead right now. Here comes the 2, Ocean Air, top Scotty pick, top win percentage, and really moving nicely. Really like going to sweep on by him is what it looks like to me. But the 1's had an easy lead, so you don't know how much horse it has. 9 horses leveling out, unfortunately. 4 is coming. 8 really never ran. Kind of finished on a little bit. I mean, ran okay. I'm not hating on that. So it's going to be between the 2 and the 4, and I think the 4's got the momentum. And who's the 4? 4-1-2. 4-1. The 8 ran good. Ran 4th. I think 4-2-1. 4-2-1-8. Yeah, they're doing that coverage now with Fox. Naira and Fox have a deal. Linda Discreet moved up in class and handled it after breaking a maiden. That doesn't happen often. Often if that does happen, it's usually, so I will say this, okay? You see how this horse has been racing in straight maiden races, and then all of a sudden they put this horse in a claimer, and all of a sudden it wins. Sometimes they can get confidence like that, and that's exactly what happened here. And these types of horses can often have good careers. So yeah, that wasn't bad. Okay, so Belmont 8, we said we would cover that. Let's go to Belmont race number 8. We covered Belmont 6. We covered Churchill Downs race number 6. Let's go to Belmont race number 8. Look at that. Scotty got scratched. What's up with that? Corey won. How's that? Corey went. How come I'm 50-1 on the morning line? That's just, I'm glad you scratched. It's embarrassing. Interesting horse here. So I put a note here, 2 back, this horse going 7/8, barely lost. I put was best. Then goes up and breaks 8th and bumped after break and taken up. And then still in the stretch is only 3 lengths back on a sloppy track. Okay. Second Scotty pick. I mean, 5 is 100% got to be used. I know that. 4 horse, Top Gun Tommy. I don't love the 4. 4 is a competitor in the race. That's it. If I had to choose between the 5 and the 4, I would take the 5. Scotty Longshot seems like a horse we can't ignore all the rest of the day. Stretching out. The GSR is much lower than what it was. Has good form. No doubt about it. Probably a horse I would try to beat. I like the 5. I think the 5 could be a single. Yeah, very biased. Pimlico. We have Pimlico? Oh, shit. God, I hate that. The upcoming races are not accurate at Pimlico. They are not accurate. Brad. Poor Brad. He's got so much to do. All right, Rashad. Thank you so much. Be safe. We'll see you next week. Golden Can. Golden Can. 5 furlongs, 2 back, did that. Before that, 52 group, 48 group, certainly fits, has speed. Yeah, I mean, 4, top Scotty pick, definitely a player. 31%. This horse has been off a while, dropping in class, but EE Morning Line, 5-1. I don't like the 9. I like the 4 better. 2. I think this horse is best on the lead. And I think that this 2 could surprise. So I'd be careful leaving that horse out. The 3 horse, I don't see it. I don't see it. 2-4 for me.
Pick 6 pool just passed $1.3 million now.
The 8 is interesting. I would probably do a 2-4-8 box. Nice. What's up, Steve? God, you're getting my ass kicked today. 2, 4, 8. What's up, Greg?
Horses have reached the starting gate.
I'm having a tough time. Are you guys having a tough time reading Sanu? Sanu, I want to like you. All right. I don't like the 9. I don't like the post on the 9. I'm going to say 248.
Sweet Aston.
Satish likes the 4. Shugs, what did that pick 4 pay over at Gulfstream Park? Marco.
Trying for more.
Oh. You guys make me laugh.
Speightster red.
He likes the word fake, though.
Degas. His Royal Highness Jelly Bean.
Yeah, Justin, I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you hate when you pull, like, you have a kink neck? Oh, it's the worst.
Flank speed.
Art likes the 3.
Golden Can.
Yeah, no, for sure. And don't forget, Justin, we're meeting all in Vegas for NHT, 26th through the 30th, I believe, right, of August. So, telling you, we're gonna have a blast. I'm gonna try to get a place together where we can all meet as well. So maybe have drinks or whatever. So make your plans to be in Vegas, and that'll be a blast. I like the 8, Marco. Yeah, 4-8 box. Yeah, I did a 2-4-8 box. 4 broke great.
Silence to the outside is Royal Highness Jelly Bean, and Degas is shackled also in the second flight, showing early foot.
I knew the 9 would show pace. I'm not surprised by that. I mean, it seems to have horse, but so does the 2, 4, and 8.
Street Silence, Golden Can, and a duel heading into the far turn. Degas in third. His Royal Highness Jelly Bean is in 4th position. Just 4 for the pace. Synthetic to D, shackled and spiked.
4 still got horse. I wouldn't give up on the 4. It's just the 9 showing a lot of speed.
Sweet Ass to second last in flank speed trails. A quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's Street Silence turning in. Street Silence with a 3-length lead. Down against that rail leads from Golden Can in second.
9's struggling right now.
Of course, in third is Royal Highness Jelly
I think 4 is going to win, and I think the 2 could get second. I think it's going to be 4-2. Yeah, we're going to win this one. And look at this, 2-4-8. Come on, 8, get up for third. How about a trifecta? Beat this 9 for third. Beat this 9 for third. Oh, that's close. I don't know. 3 was right there too. And look at how sweaty the 4 is. It didn't look like the 2 was going anywhere, did it?
10:58, 2 fifths.
It didn't look like the 2 was going anywhere. Like, incredible. Like, the 9 just stopped. The jockey and the 4 did an amazing job. Yeah, Javian Toledo. Great job. He's like, I'll let you go. And you could tell he still had a lot of horse. Normally, I wouldn't like to bet on a horse like that. If I'd have seen that, I probably wouldn't have bet on the 4.
58.46 the time.
4-2.
For Golden Can, Toledo double.
4 broke great out of the gate. 2 kind of broke inward. Who got third? Thanks, Ellen. Who got third? Did the 8 get third? It's really close. I didn't do a trifecta anyways, but did it get up, the 8? Yeah. Sometimes, like, I did not know 9 stayed up close. Okay, the 8 would have been better, but that's still good. Yeah, unfortunately. But way to go, Satish. There you go. Nice going. All right, we've got 3 minutes before race number 6 over at Gulfstream Park, so we'll get out there. And what do we got? Maiden special weight, 3-year-olds and up. It looks like we have a few first-time starters. Okay. Okay. Romantic Tale. Okay, so first thing we notice is what? The win percentages are ridiculously close. Anything goes here. Don't let anything throw you off. Who cares what the odds are in this race? I mean, this is a wide open race. That's it. I mean, wide open. This horse hasn't run in forever. I will say, I would be shocked if a horse like this wins, especially a 2% trainer. Panici won earlier, but I mean, this horse has had literally look at that, 2 races in 2020 is all, and that was we're back in January. Marco likes the 3. Marco's been he's been seeing things pretty good here, so I'm going to trust Marco today. We got to take whoever's hot, right? You got it, John. Okay. I love. Let's see here. In the live tournament over the next few hours. Let's see here. Yeah, you're gonna be on for 2 hours. I'm not sure what you're saying, but I see thanks. It seems like a positive. We've actually had some decent scores here. Yeah. Kachu, GSR about the same, 14-1 last time out. Similar group. You know, I don't like horses going from a maiden claiming to maiden special weight. This is a wide open race. Not my favorites. This horse, same thing. What's up with all these claimers coming into a maiden special weight? What the heck is going on here? Usually in a case like that, take the first-time starter. I mean, really. Ralph Nix, Chantel Sutherland, maybe the 9's live. I didn't even know Chantel was over at Gulfstream Park. First-time starter. Let's see. Are the works sneaky? Maybe. Let's see. Make sure I don't miss the race. Thanks, Keith. So 27 of 70 here, 11 of 80, then cruising, 16 of 21, cruising, 8 of 34, and then cruising. This 9 can run. Sneaky. Outside post. Sometimes you're going to look for speed from the gate. It has some. That's a gate drill right there. I don't want to see too many gate drills, but there's one. I think the 9 horse could be live.
And the horses have reached the starting gate.
I'm going to pass Romantic Tale. Here's a first-time starter. Shanghai Bobby, Ken Sweezy. Oh, I could. Oh, yeah, that's a good work right there. Oh, yeah. 6 horse. Why is the 6 not getting bet? What am I missing?
In the center, Single Lady.
All the single ladies.
Single Lady under jockey Edgar Zayas.
I like the first-time starters. Overdue honor. Oh, there's another first-time starter. Oh, here's your horse.
$1 shy of being a millionaire as he's making
oh,
his
yeah.
career debut.
Sorry, I missed that. I'm going to say these are all first-time starters. 5 over 6-9. I'm gonna take the chalk on the 5. 5 over 6-9. Isno on the 5 horse, 3 to 5. Gate to wire. Going to break good. Great gate work.
Now Johnny
looks fast, but if the 6 or 9. Especially the 9 gets second. That's 11 to 1.
3 to 5. Overdue
yeah.
honor.
This is what I call real money.
Overdue Honor.
This horse is getting played heavily, which means most likely the connections know how fast this horse is. That's what it means.
And Chantel Sutherland, the team there, they will complete the line. It's 3-5
That's what it means.
Overdue Honor. 9-2 Single Lady. 6-1 on Smooth Music.
Satish likes the 6 or 5. Oof, that is so dangerous.
Moon Lady.
I will say this. I don't like the way the 9's acting at the gate, but the 9 looks fast.
Lady is just about ready. A couple of fillies taking on the boys in here.
Like, I don't want to run with these boys. Oh, many times these young horses, the fillies are more mature than the colts. That happens all the time.
Now she walks forward. We're set for race 6.
I think 5 breaks out of the gate.
And
Oh, broke bad.
This big favorite, Overdue Honor, missed the start and is last to begin.
And then going to rush up. So you knew the horse was live. There goes the 6, and there goes the 9.
Speed, Kachuba away in the top flight. Here's Moon Lady moving into 4th. 5th inside, Smooth Music. Then back to Overdue Honor. A gap of 3 to Del Griffith, who's headed the wrong way. And the early trailer is Johnny Got Jets. Around the far turn they go. It's
Guy, I have no idea about a bank. How about this 7 horse? He's running really good. Look at this 5 horse. 9 stopping. As far as banks go, I honestly have no idea. I haven't even opened up a bank account since I moved to Florida. How bad is that? How much best was the 5? I mean, how much best? This horse broke 6 lengths last. It's going to be 5-6 cold. 7's going to stop. And that's okay. I mean, it's chalky, but that's what the system said. And 5 is leveling out a little bit, but 6 might. You know what? 6 is going to beat the 5. You can already see. 6 has the measure of the 5. I mean, whoa! Who's this? Get up! He did. That was awesome. Who is that 2?
Single Lady inside and Del Griffith motored down the
Patrick, you had the 2? What was the 2? Who had the 2 at 9-1? What was that? That was awesome. I just liked the finish of that. That was incredible. Like the horse just showed up at the quarter pole. We knew it was going to be firsters. Was the 2 a firster? Tell me the 2 was a firster. It was a firster. 7-2 on the morning line. The EE morning line was 6-1. The horse goes off at 9-1. Low GSR, but wins the race. You just knew it was going to be a firster. Nice gate drill right here. We didn't even look at this horse. I don't know how I missed him. I probably didn't look at him because he had a low GSR. That was an amazing finish. That's a really close race, though. I don't know that he for sure win. It's close. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Frank. Okay. You hit the try, Pat? Oh, that's good. That's a good try. Okay. This isn't going to be a good angle, but I don't know for sure that the 2 got it because the 2 was kind of far outside. That was such a good race. Oh, man. That is close. Gotta love these jockeys, right? There you go, Satish. Good job. Yeah, he did. He did great. You could see, like, he was just doing it. He did get up. Wow.
In the photo, number 2.
That was fantastic.
Was first.
All of these jockeys can ride.
Was second, number 5,
they just need opportunities to get good horses, honestly.
Romantic Tale was 4th, number 3.
That was fun. That was fun to watch that 2 close like that. Really good. I've been kind of enjoying Woodbine. I mean, we're doing so good at Woodbine. I think we just got to look at Woodbine, don't we? Did it go off already? Good job. I'm happy for you, Satish. Scotty Longshot's the 2. Suited, connected. Those are the best. Nice trifecta. The 9-1, the top Scotty pick. Okay, I mean, we talked about Woodbine just being on fire, right? It just absolutely on fire. Get rid of those horses. I mean, it's just ridiculous right now. Top pick, Scotty pick. It's crazy. How was the GSR on the 9? Top GSR. Who got second? They are. When you estimate an exacta, so it doesn't always work out that way, but you can multiply the win by the place. Yeah, that's what most people do. And you just, once you do it for a long time, you kind of get a feel for what it might pay. But there's no real accurate way of knowing. Came in 9, 13, 1, 2. I had a feeling. I just, no, it did not. I had a feeling. Look at this. What are the top 3 GSRs? How's that? 9, 13, 1. You can usually find the winner somewhere and within with the SORs, with the GSRs, with the win percentages. Is that insane? Look at that. Top 2 win percentages, albeit not by a lot. Top 2 Scotty. So you got to remember, even though it's not a lot, you have 2 different algorithms that are agreeing, and then you have the GSR algorithm that's agreeing. I mean, so from that perspective, these are like these are solid plays right here. So insane. So crazy. Unbelievable. Okay. We need to look at Churchill Downs 9 now. We said we would cover that. Churchill Downs, race number 9. That's amazing, Satish. I'm really happy for you. Awesome job. Enjoy it while we can. So this horse at the 10 post, the last 2 races, not an easy place to be. And Scotty's second pick, and still this horse ran good and broke 10th and 8th, right? Third, consistent pattern. Maker, Gaffleon, morning line 4-1. EE morning line is 4-1. 4-horse take charge row. Look at Satish getting all this love. See? I think 4 horses a player. I think it looks like the chalk, to be honest with you. Lake Lucerne. Let's look at this horse. There's no way of knowing how this horse is going to win or run, but I will say this: off a long layoff, first time in the country, this horse does not run a bad race. Broke 9th from the 11 hole, ran like this. I think the 5's a major player. I don't know why the system's not using it. It can't use everybody, but I think you're looking at chalk. I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna look at the 1 horse, Stand Tall, and I think he's a player as well. And this horse is 15-1 in the morning line. Look at the E morning line. 15-1 in the morning line. Top GSR, but there's 3 of them with 73. But 3-1 on the E morning line. I mean, so I'm going to say you've got to cover 1, 4, 5, 7 in that race. Okay. Look at the 7 here, Eric. I mean, I love this horse, if that's who you're talking about. At Belmont, Marco, let me see here. Belmont race number 5. We can go there. I have a note. Gonna get rid of the 101A. Yeah, I like the 7, Eric, a lot. It's my top horse in that race. Just claimed. I don't like that horse. 2, not getting back. Low win percentage. No. You see how fast we can eliminate horses? I don't know what other tool you can do that with. Too tough here, chase the favorite. Then comes over 62, 62. This is a 60. Likes the distance. No, I mean, I will say this horse is a money burner. I will say that. Does seem a money burner. At this level, I'm at 4 to 5 right now, but it is 38%. How about the 11 horse strolling? Like this horse, God, I mean, he has burned a ton of money and not even been close. I mean, this is oozing long shot, is it not? Okay, let's see if we can find out who that long shot's going to be. So you always have to try to throw out races that could have been bad. Why did this horse run poorly at 6 to 1 here last time out? I don't know, but I know he's dropping in class. It looks like a fire sale to me. But when you drop this much in class, who knows? This horse, maybe they're trying to take this opportunity because they're going to scare people. Maybe they know what happened. I don't know. But I will say this, dropping class, but the SOR is similar to the last race. So mixed feelings. This 9 has burnt so much money, it's not even funny, but he just might be too good for these because everybody seems to be the same money burning type of horse. Shugs likes the 11 horse. I hate this horse. Like literally hate this horse. Like, I mean, this horse is burning so much money. Is Rosario new on the horse? He is. It was claimed. Oh, Noda. Got to watch out for Noda. It's so funny because Brady loves Noda. Like any horses he has, like just loves them. Yeah, maybe with that's why you have to look at the changes as well. And if you go to Jockey Trainer, you'll see all the new trainers right here, and then you can go to changes, right? If it's in red, it means it's different. And Manny Franco gets off of the 3, 8, and 11 to ride the 9. I want to find a long shot here, but it's just, I don't know who it would be. You know who might run better? You know who might run better is the 7. I'm just going to say I think the 7 could be in the money. Could be in the money at 20 to 1. That's it. No to the rat. I hadn't heard that one before. I am worthy. I am worthy. Just keep telling yourself, I am worthy. I don't know much about him, honestly. 7 looks good. 21 to 1. What's up, Eric? How are you? Tony in the house? Wow. That's okay. Hey, better late than never. Oh, you missed a lot. We were winning all day. That's okay, though. You're going for bombs. So, I think the 9's going to be tough, but I just think the 7 might surprise and be in the money. I don't have a strong feeling for this race, honestly. Not a great place to be in the 11 hole. That's look at that just from there, right? Look how wide that is. Not easy. Come on, hooray for Harvey. Come on, 7. One time. Oh, that's right. I won that last bet, didn't I? Okay. Belmont. I'm just going to do an exacta. 9-7 cold. Why not? Just for fun. 6 minutes before Pimlico. One of the jockeys is off. Jose Lascano is a good jockey. Good jockey. Cecilia Mike. What's the story with Cecilia Mike? So I think the story with this horse is it's just breaking bad. Often a tangle at the start. So throw that line. So this 3, okay, this could be the long shot right here, is the 3. Now that I look at it. This horse always finishes. Like, I'm going to try to get it a 9-3 exact as well. Since I don't like the 11, really. I didn't really love the 9 either, but I just think maybe the horse is just too good for these. But I think maybe the 3 wins. Maybe the 3 is the winner. In which race, Tony? You can't give me a name of a horse and then not, like, especially if it's not in the race that I'm covering, I would have no idea what you're talking about. So I don't know, I'm having some sort of trouble. Race 6 at Belmont? I'm not even in that. Why? Did you want to do a double? Is that why? Oh, we covered that. I liked the 3 horse, Shaker Shack. I mean, 9 got the lead, so we'll just see what's going to happen here with the. I think getting the lead like this, and this is an easy group of horses. I'm just curious whether the 3 can get up for second, or maybe what about my 7? He's in 4th right now. I get the 7 up for 4th would be fantastic. Here comes the 11. Nota first, first with Nota running good. I mean. Probably, 11 doesn't look like it's going to stop. So it looks like those 2 horses. I mean, good horse race. 11-9-1. 11-9-1. 3 didn't run. All right, let's get out to Pimlico for race number 6. Eggnog, not a great trip. Then goes to a 42, had the inside, disappointed, then had a 3.5 length lead as your second choice and lost the race against a 38 group. Now it drops to a 34. That's the positive. GSR drops a little bit. Oof, yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. Horse was on a sloppy track here. Broke in. Broadway Trooper, also a price play. Excuse me. Mixed best bet yet. What's wrong with this horse? This horse ran huge at 65-1. A lot of times people don't believe, like a horse runs at 65-1, like what the heck? But this horse dropped in class. The prior 3 times broke bad. So maybe this horse has figured things out. Does cut back in distance here. 4 is interesting, 16% as well. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. Just the nearest destination, more you slip sliding away. No. Don't like the 6. Don't like the 8. C2. Okay. No. 28 group didn't run. Don't like the 10. Pass on that. Plus, I don't like the post. Okay. 1 horse. It's got a shot. I like the 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm trying to find an angle. I probably, if I was forced to make a bet, it would be on the 4. Karamanos gets off of the 10 to ride Eggnog, the 3. And 1 minute before the race, Pimlico. I'm going to bet. This we know. Okay, 9 mast. This horse had an easy lead on a sloppy track, always fades, even on the drop, continues to drop, and this is a little bit easier group.
So this has reached the starting gate.
You know what? I think with a better timed ride, you know what? New jockey. I'm going to say 3. I'll say 3.
Broadway
I think 4 could run good. I'm going to do a 3-4 exacta.
Honor the tab. 9 mast.
I do think that the 2 horse can be right there as well. And there's nothing wrong with the 1, but I think 3-4. I think 3-4. Let's see what happens. You like the 7 horse, Frankie? Okay. Eight horse. Okay, so you guys are going for some bombs. This is going to be interesting.
Slip sliding.
I think the 3 horse is going to win this race, actually. I think just didn't get a good trip. That's why the jockey changed. I think that maybe the trainer was not happy with the way the 3 was ridden.
And they're off. Eggnog slip slide, and here's 9 mast early speed C2 firing up on the outside with Lick as well. It is Eggnog just in front. To the inside is 9 mast in second, and C2, 3 of them right there. And it's Mixed Best Bet Yet taking 4th of the inside. Sprint to Sprite is in 5th position. Slip slide is in mid pack, and White Whiskey and Gray Long.
You should put a note on the 2. Like the 2 was in tight, right? They might not even show that on the trouble line, right? And that, no matter what happens, that affected the 2.
Opening quarter mile leads C2 a little more than a length, and 9 mast is in third. Mixed Best Bet Yet sprints a spread to the outside. Slip sliding just 5 lengths to close in with a quarter to go at Pimlico, and it's Eggnog. Eggnog turns in. Eggnog driven by 3 lengths. Eggnog on top now by 3 from 9 mast in second. The outside is main ground now. Here's 9 mast. 9 mast coming back at Eggnog, and Mixed Best Bet Yet on the outside is the main threat. Mixed Best Bet Yet and 9 mast, and Eggnog back in third. Mixed Best Bet Yet and John Araldo. Mixed Best Bet Yet.
2 ran huge.
By 2 lengths.
Yeah, 4, 2, 3. I mean, it was, you know, those horses, and that it happened. Like, no surprise there. 4 ran good. I know. Nice. 6-1 on the 4. Horse ran huge. Remember, we talked about this horse 65-1 last time out, and then people don't give the horse respect next time, and the horse ran good. Huge. Who's your single, Marco? You have 2 single at Pimlico next race? All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park. God, so many scratches. That exacta was 52.60. Wow. Amazing. Okay. All right, we can do Churchill 6 real quickly. No problem. Big Blue, I have a note on. Needs pace and had a shitload of traffic down the stretch. Only horse to close. And then the horse broke 11th and has done good ever since. We talked about this horse. I like the one. Oh, I like the 1 and 5. I like the 1 and 5. Thank you, Satish. 1 and 5. 1 and 5. You know, the 10 horse, I just didn't like the post. That's up. What's up, Greer? I just didn't like the post. That's all it is. 12 horse, I just didn't like the post. If they somehow can pull out a trip, either one of those horses can win. By default, I was taking the 5, who's Scotty's second pick. Nobody really has a high win percentage here. I think the 1 Big Blue can be in the money. Like, what? I kind of surprised this horse isn't getting bet, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I like the 1 and 5. They're approaching the gate right now. So we've had the horses, like I'm down a little bit, but it's because I haven't bet right. It has nothing to do with not picking the horses, right? Yeah, Belmont, next race, yeah, pick 5 at Belmont. So really interesting on this one. 7's dead on the board. I mean, this is a really interesting race because you've got the horses getting better wide, like the 10's wide, the 12 is going to be wide, right? 7 horse is definitely a player. Second off the layoff, always finishes. Yeah, I mean, definitely. 7's a player. If you know, I would probably do. You know what I would? A 157 exacta box. Tyler Gaffleone got off the 7 though. No, I'm sorry, but the 7 was claimed by Phil D'Amato. Oh yeah, Florent Giroux, Phil D'Amato. Oh, you know what? Maybe, yeah, maybe like 157 exacta box. Oh, they took off, didn't they? All right, let's see what happens. Two's in the lead. So hoist the mainsail. 45 to 1 over the 8 horse and the 5 horse is just loaded, right? And it's exactly what we figured. 9 rushing up on the inside at 11 to 1. And the 5 horse just sitting chilly. I didn't see how wide the 13 went. I mean, 13 was not out of this, but I think went wide under Rafael Bejarano. But I mean, the 5 horse, I mean, look at the way the 5 is moving right now, right? Sitting chilly. Not even asked. I mean, not even asked. Look at Handy. Now just asked right there and now responds. Coming around the outside right now. And let's see. See if the horse hangs or the horse runs. I mean, 9 horses running, 5 horses. I'm not going to say the 5's hanging. Yeah, he's hanging. Oh, maybe. Here comes the 10. Is that the 10? Look at that. What a trip the 10 ended up getting. That's incredible. 10-5. How sick is this system? 10-5 cold. And here comes the 7, get up for 4th. 10, yeah. So 7 ran good, just got up late. 10 horse, unbelievable from that post. Ran huge. 3-1. I know I need to be the race announcer. I had to do that a couple of times on TVG. 10-5, ice cold exact on the Scotty picks. Yeah, Tyler won. All right, let's get out to Gulfstream Park, race number 7. And Uptown Queen, I have a note on, bad trip. Okay, so bad trip last time out. Same GSR, 9-5 right now, cash refund. Burned money last time out against a 48 group. This is easier. Drops in class to 16. It really, you know what it's been about for this horse? It's really been about the break for this horse. This horse has not been breaking well, right? Ever. I will say this, what I don't like about the 3 is the 3-1 EE morning line. I don't like that at all. I just don't like that. And not only that too, it's not, I mean, this horse has been the big favorite in the last couple of races and not even close. How do you drop in class last time out and you're fan 5 wide and you lose by 6.5 lengths? No, I all over the 6. All over the 6. And the 7's not that great of a horse, but could be second. This is all 6. 4-5 on the E morning line. This is worth putting money in your account. It's worthy. Okay, now, can we beat the 3 or the 7 for the second spot? Can we do it? By the way, too, the 6 horse, first time at this level last time out, right? So, and gets second barely. I like that. 3 horse, I mean, just burning money. I don't know. I know for sure that the EE morning line reflects the final betting pools better than the track morning line. That's a fact. Because we know, because we run all the stats. Only 2 tracks are better than us, and only by like 1%. And that's the morning line odds maker over at Aqueduct and Belmont. That guy, I don't know his name, but he's amazing. But only by 1%. So yeah, no, the EE morning lines are way more reflective and more and active, or they're accurate, excuse me. And that's for all the horses, not just the favorite, for all the horses. We've already run that many times, so we know that to be true. 3 horse 8-5. I mean, on the class drop, no doubt about it. But I can't play a horse like this that drops in class like this and still loses by 6.5 lengths. Yeah, he's amazing, Karina. Yeah, he's amazing. It's an amazing tool. I'm with you. I mean, I love the morning line. The E morning line's phenomenal. I would not want to be a morning line odds maker. I would die. I like, it is got to be the hardest job. The heck do you predict that? You're looking at a form and then you're predicting what the heck the morning line is going to go off at. Can you imagine that pressure? Yeah, it's just, that's why the system, you know, it eventually one day when horse racing grows up, morning lines will be done by machines, not by humans. Do I like the 6 to win? You did not see my bet? I do. I'm just trying to figure out who's going to be second if I want to do an exacta. Or because do I want to be all in? I don't know. I'll take the 2-1. 7's 3-1 right now. 7's a player. I'm convinced that 7 is a player for sure. Four's got the highest GSR. Ooh. That's pretty. First time starter. Are they being sneaky? Oh, they probably are. Look at Ken Sweezy, such a good trainer. Is he being sneaky? There's something going on in this race, isn't there? 7 can win this race. I don't like the 3. God. The first time started the 4. Look at that GSR, 68. Sneaky, huh? Huh. I don't like the 5. And maybe a trifecta box. What about a trifecta box? 3, 4, 6, 7. Why not? Like 3, 4, 6, 7. I mean, if that 4 comes in there or even wins, it's hard to get by that breeding. I don't know whether I like my bet anymore. I'm going to give the 6th benefit of the doubt because look, had the 12-hole 2-back, then drew the inside rail, came on and finished. Before that, finished against a tougher group, going 7.5 furlongs, didn't break good. I'm going to give the 6th the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to stick with the 6. But interesting, the 4. Ooh, 7 broke through the gate. Never a good sign. It affected the 6 a little bit, but the 6 handled it himself or herself. And do you see, look at the turf. So look at how the rails are out, right? So you can't really come from behind too much on this turf course. It's really difficult to do. I mean, you certainly wouldn't want to be wide. Six broke great. 7 broke great. 2's going. They're going kind of fast. 6 is just chilling. 9's going to go past the 6 right now. You know, a lot of times when you're the best horse, here's what happens, right? So when I look at like the 6 could win, but he should be able to get position. When a horse can't get position, it means that, you know, they could still win the race, but they're not able to just get position. And that's what I'm kind of seeing with the 6. And luckily, the 9 kind of backed off because that was really hurting the 6. The problem is the 8 right now for the 6. Like if I was the jockey, I'd go on the inside of the 8 right now. I just cut to the rail immediately. And there he goes. Now I'm hoping that because the 7 horse broke through the gate, that it's going to hurt the 7. Then 7 looks done. I will say this: it does look like the 6 is running best. Here comes the 5. 5's going to be wide. And I'm hoping that the 6 is going to have enough to win the race. We'll see. But the 5 is running good. And yeah, and the 5 is going to win the race. 6 is just a hanger. 5-1 easy. 5-6. So who's the 5? Wow. Look at that. Second time starter on the turf for the first time. GSR is okay. Out of Constitution. And wow. I mean, 6 really did its job. I don't know that we could have seen the 5 coming. Did anybody see that? Didn't see that. 9%. Decent GSR. Wow. Didn't see that. Didn't see that coming. So I'm going to do one more race with you guys, and then I have to jet. And we'll do Pimlico, race number 7. We'll wait for that 9 minutes, and then I'm going to get it. Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder, Tony. Yeah, we'll do a pick 5 over at Belmont real quick. Pick 5. Talked about the 3. I like this 3. System's using the 10. Somebody asked me if this horse is a single. I don't think it's a single. I like the 3. I honestly thought this race was wide open. I did. You got the try, Tony? Where? You hit the try over at, that's with that 5? How you did that, I don't know. Good job. I couldn't have had that. Sports model, this comes over. We talked about this horse. There's just no way of knowing. This is a big increase. But this horse, something clicked. Something clicked. 8 horses is another one that can win. 10 horse can win, of course. Nothing wrong with this horse. This horse can win. Off the layoff, this horse can win. Nothing wrong with this one as well. This is the horse I like the most. Going on the turf for the first time. Nice GSR. The horse always tries. And this horse is the top. This horse can win as well. I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, probably do something like that. I'm going to see. I'm going to cover those and then see if I can find something later on. I'm going to see if we can find a single. Okay. Mandate 54. This is a 62. This horse is 60 going 8.5 furlongs. Did good. Not persevered with. So something happened in the last race. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this 10 at all. We're going to try to find a single somewhere. Is the 6 a single? 7% horse? That's crazy. Like, I've seen the system do stuff like this before and win. I liked the 5. And then we have a 46% horse. Let's try that. All right, this is going to cut back real quickly. Yeah, that's a $96 ticket because I spread out so much. All out. Ocala's Dream. Second off layoff and broke race. Seems talented. 8-1 on the morning line. Wow. 13 step dancer. GSR, buck, what I put all out, 64. So this horse finally broke good here and then ran good, right? So you can see breaking is really important. And some horses are just really bad out of the gate. Oh, being a bad example right now, but you can see even in the wagering, like look at this wagering. You can tell they don't know what to do here. Ava's Grace. You know, I will say this. This is a drop in comparison to what this horse been facing, but on the turf for the first time, and only 11% number, not the top Scotty. Is this the type of horse you really want to single? I don't think so. This horse off a layoff. War Dancer. Manny Franco, 5-1, 24%. That's not the type of horse you can just leave out. You see what I mean? Like this is a wide open race. 4 in race 8, Karina says. I like the 5. But the system singled the 6 risk profile. Really strange. I'm going to have to go with my gut. But look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Katie. I'm thinking the 5's got to be the single, but man, I respect the system singling the 6. Like, what's up with that? 7%? 2-1 on the morning line, but 9-2 on the e-morning line. I'm going to stick with the 5. I like the 5 from the beginning. I'm going to stick with that. I also said the 3 from the beginning here. And this horse could run the 12. %. Hard one to leave out, isn't it? 7's a first-time starter with 28%. George Weaver, Rosario. Look at that. Oof. How do you leave that horse out? Gosh, this is just getting nuts. What the hell? Scotty Longshot. You know, when I look at this race, I'm like, I don't like any of these horses, right? And then you come over and you look at the Scotty Longshot, and the system's using it, and look and go, man, this horse actually looks really good. Getting easier. Going to get a good trip. Tactical. Liscano. I'm going to single this horse. I don't know why. I'm just going to single this horse because I don't want to single the 3 in the first leg. I'll single the 5. But I got to cover more horses here. I got to cover 2 more horses. Who am I going to cover? Anybody have a strong opinion in here? I'm gonna single the Scotty Longshot. I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. Do I single this horse? Because I like this, or maybe just play a $20 ticket. It doesn't cost that much to do, you know? I do like the 10 horse some though. Ava's Grace. What if we just use the top 3 Scotty picks? 56 stopped. What happened here? I mean, this horse is really moving up. I don't like the Scotty. What about this top GSR in proper grammar? I mean, what has this horse done wrong? Maybe the 2. All right. I'm going to say that. $60. I'm going to play it too with you guys. Two, 3, 10. So we're going to play a pick 5. 2, 3, 10 with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with 5, with 8, with 1, 4, 6, 7. This isn't for the faint of heart ticket for people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like, this is not an easy sequence. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right. So we'll watch Belmont, and then we'll go to, okay, so we're just going to get to Belmont. We're not going to be able to cover this. So we'll watch Belmont and see how it goes, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks, Pat. Thank you. I'll be back next week. I might do 2 shows. I know. I'm sorry. I got to go. I might do 2 shows next week. So we'll see. I play that by ear, and then we're going to have some cool shows down at Del Mar. All right. So we'll be covering Del Mar and doing it. Yeah. And if you haven't liked the show, don't forget to follow on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, click on the bell, and you'll get you'll get notifications of when the show is. I can't today. I've got some stuff to do, so I got to leave you guys early. I'm sorry. But while we're at it, if we get this 3 to win, that would be fantastic. 2, 3, or 10 in here. Del Mar is going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. Oh, happy Father's Day to everybody as well. And thanks for your time and watching the show today, too. Appreciate you all. You know that. And sorry I had to leave early. I apologize, but I'll make it up to you guys. Norm, thank you. John, all you guys, everybody, thanks for your support. John, appreciate that. Del Mar is going to be fun. Satish, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you all. Alan, thank you. But, well, hey, let's finish up. While we're at it, thank you, Carl. Thanks for chiming in. While we're at it, let's just finish off. Let's get this first race. Thank you, Satish. I appreciate that. Let's get this race. Let's get a win here. There's the 10, your favorite right now. And they're in the gate. Let's get this. Three broke great. 3 to 1 it ended up going off at. So your second choice, 10 horses running good though, sitting on the outside. Nothing wrong with the way that horse is running. If you back the 10, 5 to 2 right now. 4 horse at 6 to 1 is the jockey seems to be strangling the horse right now. Thank you, Gary. 3's running nice. I mean, running well within itself. 7 to 2 on the 3. So 3 is done. 10 never ran. 4 is on the link. 3, is that 3 coming back? 3 was trying to come back, but I think the 4 is going to win. Here comes the 5. Like, you know, that it looked like a wide open race. It just so did. 6-1 on sport model. There's the 5 at 10-1. Yeah, it just looked wide open. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week, okay? Take care.